Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! How everybody doing?
Good.
Phone's good? Nobody on live right now? We good? All right. All right, making sure. It's, a lot of craziness going on in the world right now. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us. What's up, Gil?
Y'all call me, I'm playing Clash Royale, so you kind of caught me
You playing
in the middle. I didn't know we was about to start. My bad.
Heat wave is over. Gil got a jacket on.
He got a jacket on.
Hey, you know.
Still 94.
We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, back with us.
R.I.P. Who just died? Frankie Beverly?
Frankie Beverly, James Earl Jones. It's been a tough one for
Hit
the black
records,
community.
man. Run the families together.
Barbecue hit.
Moment of silence.
For sure.
And let's keep it moving. And we got Cemetery Larry, Rashad McCants. Back on the couch. Thug life.
Good life.
Kendrick fan extraordinaire.
Wop, 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 wop.
And for all the fans out there, we have two viewing options for you, our traditional version and a mobile vertical version. So pick whichever one you want to watch. Just make sure you support the show so we can stay on the air and keep our family flourishing. Here's what's cracking in the arena today. Trae Young thinks if he was 6'8", he would be the best player ever. But which small guard's games would benefit the most from being taller? The National Women's Soccer League made history by becoming the first major American sports league to get rid of their player draft, but should the NBA follow their lead? And Julius Randle got pump faked by a Knicks fan account and said some things he may regret. How much longer will Randle be balling in the Big Apple? Before we get into all that, as always, the show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Help us help you. Download the app. Use promo code GIL. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. And if you missed out on all the Week 1 specials from Underdog, don't worry. We have you covered for Week 2. There's new specials dropping every day, including the CD Lamb free pick today. You got to use that today or it's gone. And a 30% profit boost token ahead of Bills Dolphins on Thursday night. College football heads, there are discounts for you too on Saturday. So head on over to the Underdog app, use promo code GIL, and get that $1,000 bonus cash and all these special promos. And as always, we do mostly fans at the end of every show. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use it on this program, you get $50 in your Underdog Fantasy account. If you send us a video, mostlyfansgil@gmail.com, you get a $100 bonus if we use it on the show. And of course, we do the show live on YouTube, but if you can't watch us with us here, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So we're gonna get right into hoops today. Standing at only 6'1", Trae Young has proven that big things come in small packages. In his career with the Hawks, Trae is averaging 26 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds, and has made 3 All-Star teams.
Excuse me. Can you run that line one more time? Because I've used that a lot. Say that one more time.
Wait, one goddamn minute now. Now, goddamn it now.
You know what it look like when it...
You gonna host this motherfucker. You gonna host this motherfucker now.
You know what it look like when it grows. Go ahead and say that one more. Say that line one more time.
Jim, as you know, I don't look back, I only look forward.
Okay.
I only look forward. But in his career with the Hawks...
Early, man. We just got here.
Hey, it's been an interesting day. Doing my interneting before the show, minding my business.
My bad for interjecting. It just sounded...
Sometimes you got to turn the audio on the phone off because you don't know what's going to happen when you open up that link.
Sound a little janky over there.
But in his career with the Hawks, Trae is averaging 26 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds, made 3 All-Star teams, 1 All-NBA team. But if he was a little bit taller, would he be an even better baller? So during a recent appearance on the $1 Million Worth of Game show, Trae had this to say about how being taller would benefit him on the court.
I used to have this saying, I used to hate when I used to see guys that's tall and that's all. You know what I'm saying?
Tall and that's all. That's what I'm saying.
They just out there, they tall and that's all. And they can finish and do all this stuff. And I mean, if I was 6'8", like I feel like I would be the best player to ever play this game, just because of my mentality and the way I play, just the smartness I have on this game. Like I feel like there's a lot I can bring, but there's a lot of deficiencies because like I'm 6'2", 6'1". Like it's tough. I'm playing in a big man's game.
So Trae's comments are similar to ones made by James Harden towards Giannis a few years ago. Harden said, "I wish I could be 7 feet, run and just dunk. That takes no skill at all. He also said, I got to actually learn how to play basketball and how to have skill. I'll take that any day. But what do y'all think about Trey saying he would be the best ever if he was 6'8"?
I don't know about the best ever, but he'll be
Okay.
very, very, very. I mean, but he's still very, very good now, even not being 6'8". I mean, I just think if he's 6'8", I think it'll take away from a lot of the other things that he has, that he's 6'2", like as far as speed.
He turns into Cade Cunningham with a jumper. With a crazy jumper.
Turns into who?
Cade Cunningham with a crazy jumper. 6'8", shifty, can pass it, can dunk on you. He can't shoot like Trey. So, I mean, I get what Trey's saying, but think about everybody would be able to say that if you're a 6'2" guard, all the 6'3" guards, 6'2" guards saying, well, let me be 6'8". We all gonna be different.
But do you think any big dudes like Wemby saying, damn, if I was 6'1"? Nah.
Maybe Wemby.
It don't work that way.
Maybe Wemby. Well, BJ, you 6'8", nigga. Who's stopping you?
I mean, it's just about. I mean, but you lose something though if you're 6'8". I mean, I lose my speed.
Use your speed.
You know, like I lose.
What if you have all those attributes, but now in a 6'8" body?
That mean I'd be LeBron James. I'd be a left-hand LeBron, whatever, like 6'8", like with speed too, because he's fast.
So any elite player with a good package at 6'8", they're gonna be elite. They're gonna be elite. Any real good player at 6'8", just like Paul George, all them guys, they 6'7", 6'8", they all good. Athletic, got it all.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. 6'8", I mean, he's fine where he at to me.
Nah, that's what Gil was saying about the new generation coming in at that size, 6'8", 6'7", 6'9". They're looking at those guys with the prototypical body shapes. So
but those guys aren't. I mean, they're okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
A lot of these 6'8" guys are just okay.
They're not elite. That's what I'm saying. So you take an elite guard like Donovan Mitchell, you put him at 6'8", yo, it's what? What? You're taking everybody's shit. You're like, yo, that's out of the roof.
Gil, what do you think about Trey saying if he was 6'8", he'd be the best player ever?
It's fantasy basketball. Right? If you was 6'8", you wouldn't be you. You crafted your game off of the height you are. You've been small your whole life. You've been teaching yourself how to get your floater off, how to throw it between the legs, how to get your shot off, how to shift. Your game that you have today is because of your height and size. Now, if you in high school was already 6'8", you wouldn't be Trae Young. You'll be you if you had a 40 vertical, you wouldn't have your jump shot because we know all the niggas who can jump never work on their jump. They just want to dunk on everybody. So your whole game will be different, right? You probably would be out. You wouldn't even be in the league, or you'd be a role player. But you have crafted. Steph Curry, small, couldn't get his shot off, had to change his. He had to create his style because of his height.
Yeah. And then you think about his ball handling too.
Same. Like
he's that small. That's why you got to handle the ball.
Like bigger guys. They're taller, so they're crafting their game around their strength, their bullying style, right? So you are what you are.
Like Kevin Durant. Like Kev couldn't train at 6'3".
Yeah, he couldn't train. I mean, he's not gonna sit there and work on floaters all day. Like it's just like Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Right? Anthony Davis, you was a guard. You grew. Now this is you. You don't have the same guard skills that you used to have. Now that you're damn 6'11".
Right.
You turned into a big. Different game.
Different game.
But back when we were coming up, if you were tall, right to the post.
Every time.
No questions
asked.
Guard forward set, you go with the forward.
What's your big ass doing out here?
You're not but it seems like nowadays bigger guys, like KD, even guys like Wemby, they have ability now to handle the rock and are really focusing on all facets of their game. So that's cool to see. But Gilliard, to your point, Trey being 6'1", he had to learn how to play as an undersized guy playing his whole life at that height. 6'8", if he gets to 6'8", it's a little bit.
It'll be different, yeah. Your body gonna be moving different.
Well, that's what Kobe was saying, like, we used to thank God that AI wasn't 6'6". But to your point, which is a great point, we wouldn't know what the fuck AI looked like at 6'6" because he wouldn't be AI.
Yeah, it would.
he wouldn't have
be, that's what I'm saying.
because he wouldn't have the crossover.
He wouldn't have the crossover arms too long to pull it off. Like you
all
got,
that.
You know what I mean? It's too long now.
He'd just be Allen.
Facts, bro. That's a crazy.
Big
that's
Allen.
a crazy realization if you really think
just
about
off the way his
how
body
when we
moves.
talk. We had this conversation. We think that hypothetical is an advantage for whoever we're talking about, and it's not. Like we just unraveled the fact that it'll hurt you more to think that you're gonna be the best ever at 6'8".
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna be your game that you got now. You can't put your game now in that 6'8" body.
Yeah, that's how we do it. We
should be
put our
thanking
game
God.
to the
That's what it is.
Yeah, so you should be thanking God you ain't 6'8".
But there are some
You wouldn't be
players
in a
that have
position.
that game that could play 6'4" to 6'9" because their game was in the middle. It wasn't like, oh, I'm an ultra ball handler. I ain't no deep three shooter. I played like Tim Thomas was all around, played everything, did everything okay, never did anything super. So some niggas can mix that middle, but not a lot. Not a lot.
And since we're talking hypotheticals, which small guards games would benefit the most from being taller?
That's what I said.
All right, Muggsy Bogues. Earl Boykins. I mean, if they was a little
Steve
taller.
Nash. Steve Nash.
Remember what made them good? That they were undersized, so they had to work 10 times harder,
Yep.
right? They got to work on their strength. They got to do all this
Crafty,
extra
be
stuff. Now, if you're the
crafty.
same height, we don't know what your mentality is going to be like, right? So, the small guard, you made it to the NBA because you were small. If we made you normal, then you would have no advantage over anybody because you would just been the same, right? So, the only people who can say, I wish I was a little bit tall, they pull the skilo on them. The only skilo niggas is really anybody from 6'6" to 6'8", 6'9", because their game doesn't change.
So if I was 6'10",
Right, if Kobe's 6'8", is he any different?
No.
Right, Jordan 6'8", is he actually any different? No. They already had, Vince was 6'8", is he? He's not really any different.
Right.
The same. I mean, Steve Nash.
Well,
Is he Jason Kidd?
Here's a question.
Is he Magic Johnson?
If Shaq plays the power forward, is he Shaq?
At the same height?
No. At power forward, he's about 6'9".
He's
Back then he's the same.
Is he just as athletic, jumping to just as high?
No, I'm just saying, if you made him smaller, put him at the power forward back when he came in, yeah, because
He'll be
remember,
like Charles.
The power forwards, he's still 5 inches taller than Charles. Like he's still.
Yeah. So what about a guy like Barkley though? If he was
6'10".
6'10",
Yeah.
His game changes.
Yeah.
His game
does
changes
change.
a lot. Because he's blocking shots and
Yeah,
shit.
it's not like he really had any real.
He was going coast to coast.
He's just coast to coast. Like, what was this half court? I remember they had to put a rule in because he used to get it
Yeah,
at three
he
and
just
back
dribbled
everybody
that bitch,
down. So
yeah.
he didn't really have no.
just beastliness.
Yeah, he was just stronger, bully ball. Charles Oakley.
So is he Carmelo?
Yeah. 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 Ended up having a little jumper too along the way.
All right, well, let's go back to Trace for a second. So with the Hawks rebuilding by drafting Zachary Rissache, #1 overall, and dealing DeJounte Murray to the Pelicans for Dyson Daniels, Larry Nance Jr., and 2 first-round picks, including the Lakers' unprotected 2025 pick, Trae Young has been the subject of trade rumors for a while, but according to reports, there is no real market for his services, or he would have been dealt already. So for what it's worth, Young has said that he wants to stay in Atlanta, but he wants to win too. So Trae has led Atlanta to 4 straight postseason appearances, including an Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. But the Hawks haven't gotten out of the first round since then and were knocked out of the play-in last season as Young played a career-low 54 games while dealing with a hand injury. So Young still has 3 seasons left on the 5-year, $207 million extension he signed with the Hawks back in 2021, including a player option for the 2026-2027. Now, first off, do you guys really believe there's no trade market for Trae Young right now?
Who said that?
This report from ESPN.
Tim who?
McMahon,
Tim McMahon?
ESPN.
Oh, I thought that was wrestling.
He's done Vince.
That's Vince. That's
man.
They brothers?
No relation.
Because they sounded scripted.
Exactly.
You talking about this?
See how he set you up with that shit?
There's no market for a motherfucker who's been averaging a double-double his whole. Shut up, dog.
Not just a double-double. That's a 20 and 10
double-double.
Excuse me?
With 2 full years left on his deal and a player option into that final
They trying to sabotage him, bro.
He's averaging, for his career, 25 and 9.5.
He could have went to the Lakers.
His value is
trade.
high as fuck at the age of 25 years old. Like, I don't know what they're.
Yeah, why the Lakers didn't make
Why would they even make that comment, though? That's like...
Because they're trying to
sabotage.
And this is the bad part about it. And this is why I used to say, if you're trying to trade your product, do not talk bad on the product. The buyer is going to take you for your word.
Yep.
Right? So if you're saying he has no trade value and then you try to trade him and then you ask for superstardom, you said he has no trade value. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you the trash that you keep claiming he is.
Right.
I'm not going to give you my stars. You're not presenting him as the star. You're not saying he's a Lamborghini. You pretending he's a fucking Honda.
Now, you don't
I'm
want
gonna
this.
give you a Honda back. I'm gonna give you Honda materials.
But we don't know if this is coming from the Hawks, this is coming from other teams. But if other teams are trying to now lower that value so they can get them for a discount.
You're supposed to be big up your product if you're trying to move it. Oh, this is a great product. He's a great guy. He works hard. He this and this. We're just moving in a different direction.
Yeah.
We want to see him in a great place where he's gonna be happy. That's how marketing sounds. Great dude, great guy, I babysit my kids, he comes to lunch with me all the time. I'm gonna make him sound so appealing. Yeah, you're like, oh shit, I need that kind of guy on my team. They work opposite, and then they wonder why they keep getting fucked over.
And I'm going to tell the coach to run more plays for him. Yeah. Tell him to shoot that bitch as much as he need to get us in and out of the game, whatever. We showcasing him.
Yeah.
We need to let them know that not only we believe in his plan, but we letting him do it.
And it seems like with the DeJounte trade and obviously those assets they have the potential to strengthen the roster. They also got a solid squad around him that, if he would have played more games last season, I don't know if they've still finished 10th in the East.
Nah, I don't think it's that part. I think it's more they're rebuilding and they're trying to figure out how to make that rebuild statement without losing Trey for nothing. So you got to get something back from him. They just got the 2 picks, right?
Yeah.
Are they gonna use those 2 picks as cornerstones for the Atlanta Hawks? You wouldn't, because they're not big enough players to even step in for that.
Yeah.
Trey Young is how long he been in it? 7 years?
Since 2018, he got drafted 2018.
And he been holding it down for Atlanta, so.
Yeah.
Y'all rebuilding and y'all don't want to let him know.
Like I said, if he's 28, if he's 28, yeah. But he's 25. He's 25 years old. So no matter if you're rebuilding, he's technically your veteran now.
Yep.
10 years from now, he's 35. That's it.
Yeah.
10 years. 10 years from now, he's 35. So, it seems like everybody is so willing, they keep thinking this old school mentality when these guys was coming in at 22 years old and they spend 7 years, now they're damn near 30.
Yeah.
No, these guys is coming in at 18, 19 years old, 6, 7 years. He's not even in his prime yet. And you already say, oh, man, we need to move on.
That's a fact. He's not even.
Nigga, he's still learning the game. Him, Luka, they're still learning.
Yeah.
Tatum, Brown, this is still their learning age. They're not even in veteran mode.
Yeah.
If you want to start comparing them to the past, think about when most of those guys got into their flojo, right? When their mojo. I'm sorry.
I like Flojo better, Gil. I like Flojo better.
I do too.
When Barkley became Barkley, right? When all these guys, they were 28, 29, 30 years old. That's when they understood the game inside and out. These guys are not even there. But because they've been in the league so long, you just assume that they really understand. They don't.
Yeah. And like I mentioned, the Hawks have some trade assets available. They got that Lakers 2025 unprotected pick. Will likely be the 30th pick this summer after the Lakers win the chip. But
say it with your chest.
Make sure everybody's paying attention. But on a serious note, what players out there would be a good compliment for Trey on this Hawks squad? They're young right now. They've got, Clint Capella may or may not be on the move.
Zach.
I bounce.
Who they
Zach
got?
Levine. If you're gonna build around him, you got to bring a guard down and a big. You need a big to roll for him because he's a CP3 with a jumper.
Who did they, when he came into this NBA, who did they call him?
Steph.
Steph, right?
Those
Now-
were the comparisons early on in his career.
Now, did any of his teams ever look like what Steph had?
No.
No,
Draymond.
not a
No Draymond.
goddamn one.
No,
right?
no
you
Draymond.
didn't have a catch in. You didn't just have a catch and shoot. You didn't have just one of those. You didn't have a Draymond Green on your team. You didn't have a Barbosa coming off the bench. You didn't have the pieces that made him successful. There's already a blueprint.
Facts.
So if you're saying he's the next one or he has that game, then see what made Steph successful and try to mimic that for your team.
Yep.
Right? He has the shooting, he has the passing, he has the scoring, he has all the ingredients. You just have to put the plate together for him.
I think they tried to, though. I think
When?
DeAndre Hunter was who they thought could be Draymond. Herter, they drafted him to be Clay because he was the catch-and-shoot guy. They ended up getting DeJounte. They got him from the
Murray.
Spurs, right?
Yeah. They got Boggy.
And
So Boggy comes.
Boggy.
He's Barbosa. Then you got DeJounte, who is a wild card. You just call him whoever.
See, he should have been coming off the bench. Like if he
Yes.
came off the bench with Boggy,
Second unit.
now you had a real starting shooting guard. Now you got a whole different team.
And Capella
Because
plays.
think about the two people. Now you're talking about Golden State's first couple championships. The most important part of that team was their bench.
Yes.
Now you got Boggy and
That's a
Trey.
fact.
I mean,
Sean
and,
Livingston.
Their
and
bench was crazy.
Baby Boy coming off the bench. Shit, you got
David Lee. They had a bunch of
Yeah.
you got a motherfucker. You got
Most
a,
spades.
yeah.
So they had some hitters. Yo, they had some pieces off that bench.
No, why you think? Like people didn't realize when they said, "Yeah, Steph Curry didn't play in the fourth quarter." Think about that concept. If you look at the end of the third, it's not like they were up 30. They'd be up 12. They'd be up 5.
Yeah.
And then that second unit come in, run a score by 20.
Yeah.
Steph can't get back in.
Right, there's no need to. Yeah.
There's no go. Hey, sit down.
You got a nigga on the team that ain't never missed a mid-range jump shot, man. Y'all niggas is tripping. Niggas never missed a midi. What? Y'all ain't got a chance. You need one of them.
So Hawks already made a trade with the Pelicans this offseason, sending DeJounte Murray over. Another player on the Pelicans whose future is uncertain is Brandon Ingram. Skipped a voluntary offseason mini camp that they were expecting him to come. He's in the last year of his deal. You think Brandon Ingram would be a good fit on that Hawk squad with Trey?
Wait, who had a what?
Brandon Ingram. So Pelicans had a voluntary offseason little mini camp deal. They were together for a week in California working out. Thought Brandon Ingram was going to show up. Whole team was there except for Brandon Ingram and Tice. He's in the last year of his deal right now with the Pelicans. He's been mentioned in potential trade.
You think this is football?
Yeah.
You think this is football? Man, I don't give a fuck if y'all got a team function, bitch. This is my summer.
Voluntary.
I'm fine. I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay.
Voluntary.
Don't volunteer shit around here. I'm not no young. I'm a veteran.
That's how they get you, though.
Yeah, I'm a veteran.
how they
You
get
ain't gonna get a veteran like that.
What? Even on your last year?
I make $30-something million a year.
Okay.
Volunteer my asshole.
But
I make 30-something million. You're not
But-
going. I have my summer plan. And no matter, I have my summer plan, so you can do whatever you want with the rest of these. That's cool.
Well, maybe you need to figure out a different plan because we're trying to win.
Cool.
And we ain't been winning. So
Cool.
I know you make $30 million a year, but
Cool. That's true.
with the last, you should be going.
Cool.
Cool.
you have no issue with that.
Yeah, what's acceptable?
The whole team
What's
was there.
acceptable about
What's
it?
acceptable?
Whole team
Okay.
was there, minus Tice, who's a recent acquisition,
Yeah.
and Brandon Ingram, who's big
Okay,
on the
bet.
squad. He's in the
Cool,
last
all
year
right,
of his deal. The thing is, the team thought he was going to be there.
Why did he say he was?
That was the impression I believe that they had, and he just no-showed.
I'm sure they had a message. Everybody said they was gonna go. I mean, come on. We have team.
Who's our leader?
If it's a team,
Who's our leader?
It can't be him.
It gotta be him.
It can't be him.
Gotta be.
no, I mean he can't be the
He's the oldest guy on the team.
What I'm
He's the
saying
oldest
is,
one.
He can't be the leader and didn't show up.
Here's the problem, and we all know that. There's a difference between KG setting up a mini camp workout
Absolutely.
versus the organization.
Absolutely. It's a
setting
big
up
difference.
a mini workout.
But we all went though, so it don't
You
matter.
can't, but if you disrespect KG,
You-
and
yeah, that's
not
the
come to the workout, he's off
Off
you.
you.
He ain't fucking with you.
Okay.
But
Like,
you're negotiating with. Gotta remember, you're negotiating with the team.
The organization.
Right? So yeah, we showing up, right? Because we trying to be the good.
Yeah.
You in the middle of negotiating, y'all ain't come to terms. As teammates, we don't look at you no different.
Right.
We know you
that's
business.
fine.
We know you business.
I'm not saying the teammate. I'm just saying the organization probably like, all right, cool.
But I know you business. But now if the team decided we're doing this for us and you don't show up, now you look bad to us. Now you want out all you ain't fucking with us. And we trying to win. It ain't got nothing to do with them.
So that's why everybody went, because we're trying to win. So they did it for us.
But
They did.
It was valid.
But we all went though.
But that ain't the team.
Did everybody go?
That ain't the team.
Did everybody go?
Tice
Yes.
didn't go. He said everybody but him and Tice.
What I'm saying is the team
Okay.
said no.
So if it
He
was
wasn't there.
just him by himself, it would look real
I'm saying the
nasty.
team didn't set it up. I mean, the players didn't set it up. It was the team. It's just like having a players meeting and a team meeting.
Yeah.
Players meeting is way more important because we need to talk. Fuck them coaches.
Right.
Them coming in talking, niggas be like, all right.
Yeah.
I think-
they leave. Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
yes.
I mean, I think both is important though. I think both meetings important.
Nah.
To me, I mean, shit, I think both meetings are important. Shit, if the organization is saying let's have a meeting, that means they want to get down to the bottom of some shit.
But look, if I'm in if I'm in the last season of my contract, right, and the shit has been rocky, with me in particular, and where I see myself as this team, as the franchise guy, I don't feel that, right? Then I had the rocky shit at the FIFA shit that made me feel some type of way. I didn't have a great year.
Okay.
Now I'm like, all right, how much they gonna give me? Are they gonna pay me based on my year I just had? That's not fair. So think about it. If they having negotiations already with the agent and they're nowhere close. He like, I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there. They're not thinking about giving me what I want. Nah, we're good. And it's not mandatory. So if it's mandatory, I show up because I gotta be here.
All right.
But the summertime voluntary shit,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
So if you was in that position, you would do the same thing he's doing?
In the middle of negotiation.
Yeah, in the middle of negotiations, I can't show
And
up.
as a teammate,
You have to know it. You have to know.
I'm not.
No, that's fine. The teammate, I'm not saying about
the teammate. You don't lose nothing with us.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna, it's your peers. I'm just saying, your beef is with them up top. That's what I'm saying. So do you want to keep pissing them off knowing that you got to come back this year?
But if-
and you got 1
But
year.
if the team, but remember, if the team is still rocking with you, there's no
No,
problem.
that's fine. The team can, but they can still fuck with you.
What, the
Then-
organization?
Yeah.
If you go.
Then you lose us.
Yeah.
You lose us still.
You want to get paid or not?
What I'm saying is you lose us.
Huh?
You lose us.
Losing who?
Because
Man, it's an NBA team. I'm not losing nothing.
no, I don't know what you're saying. If we rocking with you because you in the middle of negotiation, because we gonna be there one day
No,
too.
for sure.
And then coach starts fucking with you, he has to deal with us now.
Now, because we got
Now-
your back. We
Yeah,
know
we
you
have
doing
your
business.
back. So now you fucking with, we got a problem now.
Yeah. Coach, we don't like
So
that.
now it's
Or
not,
is it coming from up top though?
Both.
it don't matter.
Both.
Okay. No.
It's coming from somewhere.
Okay, so it's coming up from
Coach
up.
or somebody.
Okay, so it's coming from
So
up
he
top.
started fucking with your time. You remember, they fucking with your time, fucks with
Our winning.
and are winning. So now we sitting there having like, yo, hey, this ain't about winning now?
That's the Klay Thompson shit.
This ain't
Klay
about
was
winning?
just dealing with that same shit. Like,
And-
y'all not gonna read me up, so I'm in my good mind.
Just for context, this wasn't team organized.
So what about the love for the game?
Oh,
This was play. It wasn't a team.
who organized it?
I'm not sure about that, but it was player organized. Everybody saying, "Let's get together, get this work in."
It'd be funny if he organized it.
Just show up.
Y'all gotta get better.
It'd be funny if he organized
That's some shit you would do.
Where was it at?
That's some shit he
Y'all
would
niggas
do.
need to
That's
practice.
why he's laughing.
Y'all niggas
Y'all need to
in
practice.
California, so
In California.
Yeah, I'm not
so
sure. We're part
most
of the.
who's on that team?
They was at the district.
Who's on this team?
They was hooping at the district.
Who's the Cali kid? So was this had to, for somebody to get all on there, it had to be either Zion.
Who don't want
I
to
don't
come to
think-
California,
I
Gil?
didn't see Zion there. Might have been CJ. But I
CJ
don't think he
McCollum?
know Cali. He ain't no Cali kid, I don't think.
I can find out.
Okay, so what now? What?
Our insider.
Then
So
got
does
to
that
follow the
change?
team. Yeah, hell yeah, that changes.
Okay.
Yeah, that changes. That means he not fucking with the niggas on the team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gil's still looking for who organized this workout, but I am seeing that in past years for the Pelicans, Ingram used to organize the workout.
Okay.
So Zion was there, but he left early to go do that Jordan Brand stuff.
in Paris.
China.
So Ingram used to. Ingram used to do this.
Be the leader.
Yeah.
To be the leader guy. Summertime, we're going to get it together and we're going to do our shit. Just like every leader does.
And
So that means somebody
So this the
That means
team was
somebody
trying to
else
come
probably did it.
together.
I
Look,
mean-
let's get right for this season. We can make this push.
Probably ain't heard from him. We ain't heard from B.I. What he on?
That's because you said of the contract thing, right?
Yeah. So he like, hey.
That's what I'm saying. So are you gonna play it like that?
And it was his birthday. His birthday September 2nd, so it did fall.
Oh,
the
did?
only reason to
So that
play
means
it.
he didn't do it because if it's falling on his birthday, then he didn't actually.
Oh, that's probably why then.
Yeah.
Man, it's a fucking birthday.
It's one day. You don't have plenty.
That's a fucking birthday. That shit.
No, I know. Trust me. Listen, when I'm in the league, the birthday, it's whatever. It's like whatever.
No, but we're not gonna make a big deal out of a pickup game. We just came up here.
But was it a pickup game or a camp?
Just 3 days of pickup. We come up here to play for 3 days.
Yeah, but bringing the whole, but there is something to be said about bringing the whole team together. The guys saying, look, let's all do it.
Yeah.
But the expectation you're going to be there, it wasn't like, hey, Zion, hey, I'm coming, but I got to go to China to get this Jordan brand
But
back.
there are certain guys that are like, y'all need to play. Y'all need to go play together and get.
They all need to play. The Pelicans
like-
might not even make the playoffs next year.
Be out like this. Be out like, look, I know what I need to do. I'm working on my shit. I know what I can
that's
do.
not-
As a teammate, I can't condone it. Yeah, cool, it's your birthday, but if you've been holding it down for all these years, doing this, and we've all came.
Move the date.
But I'm saying if we all came,
Move the date.
But
Say,
he should've said
say
that.
Sunday. We're gonna go Sunday.
he should. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's.
So something else just to acknowledge. So Ingram posted a video on August 30th of a motivational speaker saying, you cannot be in environments where people don't know the true value of you. You will shrink your gift to the size of what they can stand.
Well, there it is.
There
it is.
I don't like that approach because your teammates ain't the problem, but you're taking it out on them.
That's what I said. That's what I was saying. Like even if the team didn't do it, I think it just has everything to do with it. You just said the FIBA thing he was mad about, all type of things. He ain't happy.
And have you guys been on situations on the team where players dealing with contract issues? Obviously, you're going to support each other, but how does that impact just the team chemistry and the framework of the squad? When somebody's trying to get their bag,
Like you said, we just saw it with Clay.
Yeah.
You uncertain, so you don't know.
And you trying to figure out if everybody's still understanding that, hey man, it's got me feeling kind of weird. They might not read me up. Then you going out there trying to get your shots and your shots ain't coming like they used to come. Now you looking around like, shit, man, they gonna take care of me?
Like me too. I'm a little nervous.
Like people
We got
don't
our re-up.
Like what's so
I'm a
funny
little
is
nervous.
like on any of my teams, right? If you're arguing with the organization, that's between y'all. Like as long as you ain't, you know.
yeah. Does it ever become detrimental now?
I got hurt because of that. That's how my injury.
Yeah.
So, coach thought I was going to be late. Like he thought I was going to be late because usually when we have a back-to-back, like so, regular I show up at 3:30, right? I show up at 3:30 at the gym. On back-to-back, so that means if we play road and home, we don't have shoot-around the next day. We have practice. We have practice at 5, right? We have like a little walkthrough at 5. I show up at 5:30, right, on the dot. Something told we just finished playing Charlotte, so it's Charlotte home and home. I mean road and home. So I was like, you know what? Let me get to the gym early. We lost. It's getting ready for the playoff time. You know what I mean? Showed up. I'm there at 5. Sat down. So I'm there. Then practice starts. So I sit down, and then the backup goes to the game plan. I'm sitting there like, yeah, we playing Raymond Felton the same way we did last night. Okay, ass whooping again, right? Then do my routine, boom, boom, boom. There's no name on the board, right? And then, one of the players like, yo, so we going with the lineup before Gil got here? Oh, Gil got here. Before Gil got here, I was here, before we started practice, right? And then, yeah. And then put the lineup. Oh, hell no, I'm not doing this shit, man. Y'all over here playing too many games, man. I'm out. All right, I'll see you boys later, right? And I'm getting up and leaving, right? This is dumb. And I was like, yo, what do you mean? He's like, before he came, he thought you was gonna be late. He had a whole new lineup. Bad. Oh, we playing games right before the playoffs. Butler was like, you can't leave, man. This ain't about him, this about us. Mm-hmm. We still trying to make it to the playoffs. And I was like, God, you're right, man. You're right. This ain't even about that nigga right there. All right. So I suited up, came off the bench, 1 minute into the game. I came in 1 minute left into the first quarter.
Damn.
I swiped.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that story? Because you got to talk about the organization versus the player. I went through the same shit. Randy Whitman was the coach. This was the Kardashian shit when all that shit kind of blew up. He was still the coach, and he had a problem with that shit. But my teammates was still cool. I was the leader of the team. And there's the difference between the captain and the leader. So let me revert that. I was the captain of the team. Al was the leader of the team.
Okay.
So Randy Whitman took my captaincy on the team, which doesn't happen because the coach doesn't appoint who the captain is.
Yeah.
So he went up to, I no longer want Shotty. This is who I want at the captain circle in the game, Randy and Al. I don't know where that came from, but I knew something was coming up from up top because this is my contract year. So in my contract year, I'm expecting to average at least 18, 19, do my thing. And I started seeing this rift, this shift, where I didn't play 14 straight games because of the Kardashian shit. 14 straight DMPs. No questions, no nothing. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm asking, why I'm not playing? They didn't give me no answers for 14 games. Next thing you know, I told my agent I want to get traded. He said, are you sure? I'm like, I'm not playing. You not telling me why I'm not playing. We got to go somewhere. One of my homies called me like, that'll be the worst thing you ever did. Because the moment you tell them you want to trade, they're going to send you to the worst place. They're going to talk crazy about you to every team. Because now it's organization trying to save money and you trying to prove that you're not the bad guy. The whole time, my teammates was cool. I didn't have no bad blood. They knew what was going on. But because we wasn't a playoff team, they wasn't willing to fight for me. Everyone fighting for themselves and their own contracts.
Yep.
So it's like, if we got Shotty back, it ain't like we gonna make it to the playoffs.
Yep.
So we just gonna see him go through this. So a lot of guys who go through that shit like a BI, sitting back like, damn, niggas ain't gonna help me out. I'm gonna have to go head to head with these dudes. And that's just how it goes sometimes. You gotta go head to head.
The only person who has enough power to offset whatever Pelicans trying to do, if they try to do something, will be Zion.
Yes, he can say something.
He's the only person that has the power to offset anything the organization does, right? And I can stand on it. Y'all, you can look it up in the chat. Y'all can look this up. You can type in Gilbert Arenas and Jason Richardson boycotts practice, right? So they were messing with my time because I was in my, is at Golden State my second year. I'm working on my, I'm playing out of my contract, right? It was mid-level then, so there was rules in.
Yep.
So they were seeing that, oh shit, we're not gonna be able to afford him. So they decided play him 3 minutes, bring him out, play him like, right?
Bring your value down. They're trying to bring
Right?
your value
And
down.
I'm like, oh, this is fucked up. So I was like, man, like, look, fuck that then. I'm gonna just sit right now. So Jay Richards said, shit, well, fuck it. If you ain't happy, I ain't happy. I'm sitting with you. This nigga playing 38 minutes. He's the second leader on a team. And he said, if you ain't happy, I'm sitting too. So he said, I'm boycotting with you. Boycotted. One day they're like, oh shit, never mind. I can't have my superstar in the future mad. No, and that's not just what's the winner. It wasn't Antoine Jay Richards had boycott. So he boycotted. He got fined with me. We came off the bench, played Utah the next day, bust their ass. Then we kept it moving.
That's teammate shit. That's that teammate shit. Niggas who stick together if they real hoopers. Like real hoopers that know somebody going through some shit over there. That Klay Thompson shit let you know like nobody really had his back.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
You feel like nobody had his back?
I feel like nobody had his back.
Or do you think because they gave what's his name that money, it was kind of like, well,
Majinski went in and started over you, bro. They had you coming off the bench, bro.
And you think they could have squashed that easy?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Nah.
Just give me time to get back in my groove, bro. Just go to me 10 times in the first quarter. First 10, let me get my shit off.
so how much say so do you think Steph really has?
A lot. No, I mean, okay.
He has leverage.
Let me not put the responsibility on Steph and say he has a lot of leverage. But I can tell you that for you to take a starter out of his position, there has to be a meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
We have to be agree to this shit.
The reason is this. We're used to playing a certain way. So you're just not gonna go on game day and then there's gonna be a whole new starting five, right? Like you're not gonna you're not gonna say, all right, here's a starting five, and then Clay's not there, because then we're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
You're not playing? You like, yeah, I'm playing. Like that fucks the chemistry up.
Right.
So that means there had to be some practices already where Clay wasn't starting. We're gonna try something new, or they had to have a conversation with Draymond Green, Steph, and the other four and say, yeah, we're gonna try something different.
Yeah.
So there was a warning. You're not gonna just go game day and say, all right, nigga, you coming off the bench. There had to be a lead up to it to make everybody comfortable with the move.
So would Clay be wrong if he would have verbally had a
Like said something?
said something
Oh,
about that, been like, yeah, coming up. Like if they had practices like that, and it was like, hey Clay, you gonna go white, and like 3 straight practices you on white, and he ain't really telling you.
And nobody say nothing?
Nobody say nothing. You just been on white, and now the game time come, and you like, all right, I'm back on the squad, and then you still on white team.
Yeah, trust me.
Yo, you still on white? Wait, coach, no.
Hold on. And then I put 4. I helped put 4 up here.
Bro, but somebody else's name on the starting lineup is not mine.
Nigga, that's my whole.
What the fuck? Who is that? Who? What?
Yeah.
He a rookie.
Yeah.
That's my whole.
You got that much more? You got that? Wow.
That's my injury. My injury was this exact thing. So we got hot, right? And when we got hot, we only had like a 7-man, 8-man rotation.
Yes, I
like
remember.
Brendan Haywood. We were really, and then what ended up happening is towards the end of the season, everybody got back healthy. Right? Everybody, Eton, everybody came back.
08?
This 06, 07 year. So we're getting ready, like last 20 games, right? Everybody's getting back healthy. So coach is trying to put them into the rotation. And coach didn't like Brendan Haywood from the previous year. But he couldn't do nothing because Eton got hurt, Michael Ruffin got hurt. So he had to deal with Brendan, right? Now everybody's available. So now he's trying to figure out who we gonna start. We're starting Cal Booth one game, and then we start Eton, and it's kind of fucking the rhythm up because, you know, there's certain things we do when, as a starting unit versus when the subs come in.
Facts.
So we play Charlotte in Charlotte, and he's starting Eton, right? So when the end of the game started, like, I got a problem. We just lost to these sorry ass niggas, man. And I'm sitting here like, damn, so we just gonna keep fucking with the lineup, huh? We're just gonna keep fucking with the lineup. We've been working with our lineup, and we just gonna keep playing this game. Then this is the first time me and him ever had a problem.
You're Eddie.
So do I tell you how to play your game? Don't tell me how to coach. You know what I mean? That was the only argument that me and Eddie actually ever had.
What happened after that?
And then that's when we went on the road. We went back home to play Charlotte again, and then he thought I was gonna late, took me out of starting lineup, and then that's when I got hurt.
Damn.
So it's kind of Eddie, man, kind of.
But I can't.
Kind of.
No.
What, with the bad energy?
Yeah,
Not
kind
the
of.
energy, just like the
Change
bad-
sit up and.
That's what I said, but that's what I was feeling. So you know how long I had to be frustrated before it just came out.
Yeah.
Right? Because we always feel the whole story. We even had a motherfucking vote. Who should start? Think about Brendan. Yeah, I don't care what y'all think. I think it was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Like at the beginning of the season, we had a vote, like because he really was trying to figure out it.
He an ex-player though, so he
Like, you know, it was.
I don't give a fuck about what y'all think. nigga.
He didn't like Brendan, and it all started from the playoffs. Like, we down 0-2 to Chicago. We come back home for game 3, and we all we frustrated like a motherfucker we're trying to play a 2-3 on them, and they Lou Dang and Ben Gordon fucking this shit up, right? Oh, they killing us in this.
BG.
Yeah. And Brendan was like, well, so coaches come in, we going back and forth. It's us versus them. And then Brendan was like, no, it's simple. This is how we're going to do it. Larry Hughes, you here. What's the name here? Gilbert, deny Duhan up there so he can't pass it to Dang so Dang can blow past what's the name, right? So deny this pass so they can go back here. They have no motion, right? And it's, since y'all know how to do it, what y'all need us for? We just going to leave. left. And then Brennan's walking us through it. Spank, went back there, spank, came back home, spank, won 4 straight. And then they hated Brennan ever since.
Ever since. Yeah. Showed him up.
That showed him up.
Yeah.
And it was successful.
Well, shit, we was finna lose. We was finna go home.
That's a coach's worst nightmare. For a player he don't fuck with,
Just throw him up.
show him up and show him like, this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about.
And so for that whole year, he was really trying to figure out how to get the nigga out. That's what, like, you remember the fights back then.
Brandon saved your job.
They was fighting.
saved it.
They was fighting, not because they didn't like each other, because of the rift that was made
Yes.
between them two, like training camp and all that stuff. Like, oh yeah, you know,
Fight it
You
out.
probably went to E-Town. I'm trying to start you.
Yeah, fight it out.
Like it was, you know what I mean?
It's your spot.
So these two best friends end up fighting over a position, all because shit was said in the paper.
Yep.
Got you. I mean, coaches are messy.
Coaches are messy.
Coaches are messy.
Fuck.
But
Diabolical ass nigga.
hey, one of the best coaches ever. Not gonna lie.
You like it?
And we just had one problem. You know, hey. 99. Listen, he did 99 things right, one thing wrong. I can't say he was a bad coach.
Hey, just made a bad decision.
Yeah, just made a bad decision.
One bad decision can fuck you up, though.
Well, let's keep this thing moving. We got a big announcement here. Big announcement here in the arena. We have a new sponsor. So support for this podcast is brought to you by Row Sparks. Row Sparks are a game changer for guys who need some extra help in the bedroom. They're a 2-in-1 prescription treatment that combines sildenafil and tadalafil, the active ingredients in Viagra and Cialis, 2 powerhouse treatments. Sometimes it's not just the ingredients in the medication that matter, it's how you're taking that medicine. That's why Rose Sparks are designed to dissolve under your tongue. That's huge because dissolvable treatment hits your bloodstream faster than old school pills. So Rose Sparks keeps you present with your partner instead of waiting for a pill to work. Plus, tadalafil, the active ingredient Cialis, lasts in the system for up to 36 hours. So when the mood is right, you'll be ready without another dose. For treatment that works fast and lasts long, grab the moment. To get $15 off your first order and find out if Row Sparks are right for you, go to row.co/arena. That's ro.co/arena for $15 off your first order. So disclaimer, compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved. Shout out to Row Sparks, our new sponsor. Row Sparks, also a sponsor of Nightcap.
We heard. Hey, Unc had to pop out and show niggas.
Sometimes you gotta pop out. Seems like a product I would mess with.
So boing, boing.
Boing, 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 boing.
But on a serious note,
That
shout
man
out
had to clap back, didn't he? He was in there clapping back. What?
Boing, 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 boing.
from Nightcap to Day Clap.
God
But
damn.
shout out Row Sparks, a product that is proven and it works. So we rolling with it. We appreciate y'all for the bag, but let's keep this thing moving.
Hold on. We gotta make sure it worked. Where is that? You gotta pass me the,
I have already requested.
pass me the peas.
I've already requested some samples for research purposes only.
Do you know what them rhinos do? You ain't never had no rhino. You married. Listen, don't fuck around with them gas station rhinos, man. You need some real high quality shit. We need the high quality.
We need the Row Sparks.
We need the Roast Spark shit.
Appreciate you,
Other
Roast
shit
Spark.
leave you with a headache and
We have some samples on the way for research
sitting there with a
purposes only.
motherfucking heart on. Sitting there, what are we doing?
We need a better option. That's why Row Sparks has come to the table. We appreciate y'all. Y'all
I
should
can do it
appreciate
good
them too. Get that $15 off. Go to row.co/arena.
Send it. I don't want to be waiting.
Yeah,
I
we
can
need
do a
it.
good.
the big
I can
box.
do a good 24.
The big box.
Not me.
Yeah, this motherfucker work.
Not me.
But let's keep this thing moving and grooving. So Julius Randle was the Knicks' first All-NBA player since Melo in 2013, making second team in 2021, third team in 2023 as the Knicks' #1 option. So Randle averaged 24 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists in 46 games this season, made his third All-Star game, but missed the second half of the season with a shoulder injury and underwent surgery in April. So the emergence of Jalen Brunson as a bona fide star and the acquisitions of OG Anunoby during the season and Mikal Bridges this offseason will likely mean a diminished role for him moving forward. So recently, Randle learned an important lesson about not believing everything that you see on social media. A Knicks fan account posted a now-deleted tweet showing a picture of various player jerseys in the Knicks team store at Madison Square Garden, claiming Randle's wasn't one on the shelves. He responded with the following stories on his Instagram. So Randle's first IG story included the original tweet with the caption, "Word, this how y'all feel, Knicks?" Which you see the jerseys out there. And then he posted another story right after that that said, "The truth will come to light." Randall also unfollowed the Knicks on IG, but it's unclear exactly when that happened. But it turns out it was a big misunderstanding as Randall's jersey was actually available in the store, but it was just in a different section. But the damage has already been done. So what do y'all think about this Knicks Julius Randle situation and him saying the truth will come to light? Maybe that truth was that the jerseys were actually in the store. Maybe it was a different truth.
I've been saying this, though. I've been saying this since Vegas. They got to figure out a way to move him. It's not even about that. It's just, I just don't think he fits what they're trying to do right now.
Leave the Knicks alone, bro. This ain't got nothing to do.
No, that's fine. I know that's your team this year, but what I'm saying is they're going to have to figure out another piece. They're heading in another direction, I just feel like, with the moves they made.
But
now, forget about all that. Like, the fans, they trolling, but, I mean,
why would
could
we
be some.
listen to a nigga who got a superstar nigga and still couldn't crack out the playoffs? Addition. The Bucks got an addition, man.
You change your team every year.
Okay.
You change your team every year.
Yeah, the Bucks got a
change your
fucking
team every year.
addition.
You change your
This
team
nigga
every
talking
fucking year.
about
You change
New
your
York.
team every fucking
Come on,
year.
man. They ain't been out
change
the
your team
first
every
round
year.
in 2 years.
You change your team every year.
2 years.
With injuries from Giannis.
So do
2
you feel like
years.
Brandon,
With
as a Bucks fan, is
injuries from
disrespecting
Giannis.
you?
He disrespecting New York because he know what's coming.
As a lifelong Knicks fan since the middle of July.
The Knicks is heading in a different direction. His
direction.
presence isn't needed anymore.
Says who?
That's where they're going.
In the small sample size of that, we got a Randall, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby. I believe the Knicks were 12-2 in that window.
He know that.
Cooking.
He know that. He know that.
But even after
know
Randall's
that.
injury, obviously they still had
12-2.
success, secured the second seed in the East.
Mate, bro,
50
you
and 32
gotta have a different type of mentality to play in New York, bro. And I don't think he's ready for that.
He been holding it down.
He's too sensitive.
He been holding it down.
He too sensitive. That already show you right there you can't play in New York.
All NBA.
You can't play in New York if
All
you're doing
NBA.
that.
Remember, all stars don't matter.
You're getting sensitive
All
over some
NBA.
jerseys not being in there. They on the other side of the rack.
It's all good. They better be.
Damn it.
They better be. They better be over there. I know that.
What you mean?
They better be.
I
That
know
my jersey better be over there.
Shit, I know who jersey better be over that left.
I know Josh Hart jersey better not be up there, mine not.
Josh Hart jersey should be
I know
up there.
DiVincenzo better not be up there, mine not.
Yeah, all right.
crazy.
Listen, what?
Y'all crazy.
What? Crazy about what?
They jerseys better be up there.
Who jerseys? No, I said that lefty jersey better be up there, not Julius.
Jalen Brunson.
Not,
I don't know.
Why can't both lefties jerseys
What I'm
be up
saying
there,
is,
Brendan?
hey, listen, if you're arguing about who jersey should be up there, then they on the wrong. They ain't them. They not them. Because when I seen it, I was like, oh shit, they fucking with Julius. Because they sold out of his jersey. See, when you went to the Gills, when you went to the Capitol Center, there was no zero in there. Because they sold out. Out, gone.
They go.
Waiting for the new shipment. Right? So that's what I thought it was. So the fact that they got a pocket full of these motherfucking jerseys, that means ain't nobody buying them.
man, you gotta have a stronger mentality.
There was
bro.
tons of everybody. Brunson jerseys in there. Mikal Bridges jerseys in
Hey,
there.
man, you ain't buying them fast enough,
It's New York. It's New York.
Hey, you ain't buying them fast enough. Hey, it's
Ain't no off-season in New York.
Off-season about to start new. Hey, they need to be flying off the shelf.
Steve.
Come on, son.
Steve, don't listen.
Come on, Steve. How many jerseys?
Steve, they already.
How many Julius
they
Randle
already-
How
jerseys
many
you got?
Julius Randle jerseys you got?
If you get hurt,
See,
Okay,
there we go.
okay, respect.
You ain't buying
they
them.
don't sell them out here. They don't sell nothing in New York out here.
Listen, I'm a Rams fan. I bought all the jerseys.
We're in LA.
Yeah.
They don't sell nothing New York or Boston out
I'm
here.
just saying, if you
Good, nigga.
if you're fan,
Fuck.
soon as they re-up, you're supposed to be
You
in
keep
the line.
switching teams anyway.
So what?
Everywhere in Miami,
So what?
Boston. Like,
Keep winning.
Can he stay with a team?
Are you saying stop
He ain't got
winning?
no loyalty.
Are you saying stop winning?
That's crazy.
Are you saying stop
Shit.
winning?
Stop winning. Stop changing.
winning. Stop winning.
Every year, stay with a team.
Stop picking the right guys.
No, stay with
I'm
a
going to
team.
hang out with them guys. They get hoes.
Listen,
I know what
listen,
LA. Hey, listen.
I don't know what you niggas is doing. I'm going to hang with them.
The Knicks not making the Eastern Conference Finals because you a fan.
Watch.
Watch.
We
Yep.
just won the
You're
championship.
the mush.
because I was
You're the
fan.
mush. You're the mush.
Rashad's
You're the
previous
mush
team-
for the Knicks.
the
this year.
Rashad's
You're
previous
the goddamn
team,
mush from.
Boston
He's the mush
Not
from
only that,
Bonch
not only,
He's the mush
not
from
only did my
Bonch
team win, but the team that I picked second to win was the runner-up. And the guy that I picked as one of my favorite players was the third team best player. So all of my guys was in there.
Rashad, good.
All his guys.
All my guys.
Rashad's
The Knicks ain't the Knicks fans ain't fucking with you.
Hey,
The
Steve.
Knicks fans don't even like
Steve,
you.
you remember when I hit you up, I was like, man, I'm about to change teams.
I do remember that, yes.
In the middle of the Knicks,
We're gonna do that
it was the Knicks
playoffs.
Pacers series.
Knicks Pacers series before OG got hurt.
Said, I'm about to pick the Knicks.
Man, listen, bro.
I know.
I'm about to
They,
pick the
listen,
Knicks
they're
right
gonna be
now.
coming to the
Knicks.
They could be coming to the game with brown bags over their face.
Knicks ain't real fans if there's jerseys in that. There's still jerseys. Because I know one jersey you can't find in L.A.
What?
What jersey's that, Gil?
Have you seen it?
Who, Bronny?
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Bronny James?
They
I
haven't
ain't
made
seen
the
it.
jersey.
Gee, you crazy as hell.
I ain't seen nobody.
I think Bronny
I
Summer
haven't
League
seen
jersey.
nobody with a Bronny James.
Bronny
jersey.
Summer League jersey sold for $7,000.
Like Caitlin Clark, gone
No,
out
but
of
where he's not selling jerseys in stores.
Movie product.
No
Crazy.
one, no
Product
one, no
movie.
one. He didn't even pick the number.
Invisible.
Yet. He hasn't even picked the number.
Yeah, 9.
That's his number?
He packed that thing.
Yeah, 9.
Show me somebody wearing a Bronny number 9 jersey.
9, and I already talked to him. And then he's gonna be 0 next year.
So, Gil, are you breaking news on the show that Bronny will be switching from 9 to 0?
Why would he be number
Okay.
0?
Nah, just making sure.
Because that's his number. High school and
Oh yeah.
Because of who?
sometimes you gotta pop out a selfie.
Tyrese Maxey.
I knew he was gonna do that shit.
It's crazy.
But on a serious note, obviously you're Julius Randle. You feel like you've been disrespected. We've seen Knicks fans ripping his poster down on the ground. Situation in previous seasons with him, obviously going and hugging his wife that caused a stir on this show when Kenyon pointed that out, that he wasn't celebrating with his teammates. Now you got this whole Villanova crew coming in. Do you feel like an outsider on this squad that you used to be the man of?
Well, when you got former Knicks players, you know what I'm saying, talking crazy about you, it's gonna be hard for you to really, pop out and show niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do that. You're not giving a fair shot. You get hurt 12-2, man. It's gonna change.
Made the All-Star game. It just
Man.
feels like,
Oh man.
But the team had success after that. I don't want to say he was forgotten about, but
Forgotten about.
but I kind of like, hey, we don't even really need.
That's why I love an underdog story, because I can root for him knowing that
when-
he don't got no pressure.
Yeah,
You talking about Julius Randle?
yeah.
It just reminded me of when Melo came over, when Amari Stoudemire was there.
So who is Melo?
Like-
Melo
like,
Brunson?
remember-
Is it Melo Brunson?
Yeah. So before Melo got there, Amari was, so that's basically what
He was lonely.
Huh?
Amari was lonely. He was on an island.
Amari had New York.
When Melo came,
Amari was taking
he could
wine.
literally just be like, okay, well, this all I gotta do? That's Julius Randle. This all I gotta do now?
At the end of the day, man, who they gonna get for Julius
Yeah,
Randle?
for Julius Randle. That's what I've been saying.
You
Who
think
can
you're gonna
you
get back a 24-9 guy?
No.
But who says you need that, though, with the pieces that we have?
So if you don't need it, then why would you get rid of him?
You do need it.
Because he don't fit what we do. We just need something that fits.
Fits what?
If it was working without him, why wouldn't you just put him
what
in?
we doing? We gonna keep playing 4 guys,
Yeah.
6-4, and we think we gonna win a championship?
40 minutes a game? 40 minutes a game?
Like, I mean, let's just be honest. Like, what are we really trying to do?
If you don't like him, just say so, man.
No, it's not that. I just don't think he's a good fit for them.
But how can you say that? It was 12-2.
Because we already seen it without him.
Seen what?
You saw 12-2, and we made it to the goddamn the second round last year.
Game 7 with the Pacers.
Yeah, like come on, man, without him.
And if we would have had him, we would have beat them.
No,
We would've beat
his
the
ass
Pacers.
his ass would have been
Who's
walking up and
guarding-
down. His ass would have been walking up and down the court pouting
Why would-
because he ain't getting the ball. You know that.
If he's getting the ball, who's guarding him?
What, like,
Who's guarding Julius Randle on the Pacers?
Like,
I don't even know if we're gonna keep going to him.
Nobody.
only just,
Pouting ass. He be pouting and walking up and down the
Not
court.
pouting
Can't
against
be
them.
no
He gonna
Nick
be
doing
eating.
that shit,
He
man.
gonna be eating.
but what,
Come on, bro.
what are you basing it off of?
We saw him. We saw him pouting.
When? They
We
were
saw him
12-2. When was he pouting?
He was pouting last year.
12-2.
He was pouting. He
All
was
we can go off of
kissing
is-
his wife. Not even like,
That
come on,
was
bro.
the
You don't want to fucking be here.
That was the 2
Bro,
years.
get the
What I'm
fuck
saying
on,
is
bro.
we can only
As a
go
Nick,
off
get
of
on, bro.
12-2. We can only go off of this.
All we can go
12-2, them
The
niggas
last
look
14
amazing.
games.
That's all we can go off
They
of.
killed.
We can't go off of the year before that.
Shit, trade it for Cat. I'll take Cat for him right now. Give me Cat. Fuck it. Yeah, quiet. Yeah.
Rashad,
Yes.
our lifelong Knicks fans
Yes.
this summer.
Yes.
Would you make a move,
Yeah.
Randall for Cat?
I like dogs, not cats.
Cats.
Apparently they're eating dogs and cats.
God, kill. See? When we on the tandem,
None of that. None of that.
I don't really like
None of
it.
that.
I like where y'all be.
None of that.
I like where y'all be.
None of that.
I like dogs, bro.
Beef,
Need a dog.
Better television when y'all beef. They're eating dogs and cats in some parts
They
of the United
are.
States, reportedly.
What was it? St. Louis? Where's
Listen,
that?
they keep his ass here. They keep his ass on the Knicks. They're gonna be out there trying to go get Whoopi Goldberg to coach him. Eddie.
That's how you feel?
That's what's gonna happen.
That's how you feel?
Get his ass on.
Eddie, a good
Yeah,
coach.
go get Eddie.
Play for the Knicks. Well,
Damn, that's what I
I fuck with the
said.
Knicks. That's what I'm saying. He can't be there.
So you think Harkenstein was better?
He can't be there. You gotta be tough to
You
play
think
for the Knicks, bro.
Harkenstein was
No.
better?
Who?
Harkenstein, you think he was
Yep.
better?
Yep.
So why he leave?
Got paid, right?
Because he loves
Why
he
didn't
loves
they-
the
did he
dope
get
more
paid?
than
Why
you know.
didn't they pay him?
I don't know.
Because they got
I don't know.
something
What
already.
Tyrese say? I don't know.
We got something already.
I don't know.
24 and 10.
I don't know.
We give this nigga some money.
So Knicks last season with Julius Randle were 29 and 17. Without Julius Randle, they were 21 and 15. So it's obviously
Say it again.
29 and 17 with him, 21 and 15 without him.
It sounds great.
So
BJ. So
I mean, we'll see. I mean,
Win-
listen. I hope. I mean, listen. This your team, so you're gonna be here talking all year. So
all year.
So you know,
all year.
I'm just trying to get it cracking.
Don't let us start off 12 and 2. Don't let us start off 12 and 2, nigga.
You want to make a bet?
It's a wrap.
You want to make a bet that y'all won't be top 3 out of the first 10 games?
First 10 games?
Yep.
Got to see the schedule first.
okay.
Okay.
I will
Wait,
give
it's
you the
out. It's
schedule
out.
right
The
now.
schedule out.
Okay,
I will
well,
give
look right now.
Shit, let's make a bet.
Gotta
I will
see
give you the
it.
next bet.
I will
right now.
bet on
Yeah,
it.
let's bet.
Just
First
let me
10
see-
games, y'all won't
let
be
me
top
see
3.
Who we playing first?
So I will give you the schedule, Rashad, since you asked. Knicks opened their season in Boston against the Celtics. Then got the Pacers at home. Cavs at
I
home.
like the Knicks.
Knicks at Heat.
3,
Knicks at Pistons.
4,
That's 1,
Knicks at Rockets.
2,
5.
Knicks at Hawks.
3.
We got the Bucks versus Knicks, November 8th.
They might go 7.
Then Knicks Pacers, November 10th.
Chad, I am cooking. Chad.
I think
I
it'll
am
be-
cooking out here, Chad.
I got him 8.
I see you, Chad. I see
I got
y'all.
him 8 and 2.
That's if they healthy, though. That's if they all the way healthy.
I got him 8 and 2.
First 10 games?
I think they messed around and beat Boston and Boston.
That's what I'm saying. I got them 8
Knicks
and
got
2.
the best fan base, so I mean.
I got them 8 and 2.
Those are all hard games, though.
Who?
Except for 3 of them.
Who?
All them games that he just named.
Yeah.
Atlanta, Detroit. Atlanta, Detroit.
Winning.
That's what I said. It's only 3. It's another one. Atlanta, Detroit, and
They gonna be
They won't be
They
high.
got the Rockets, but that's
Rockets.
ass whooping.
Those 3 are the winnable games.
No,
everybody
those are
else
the
is
easy
tough.
games.
Everybody else is tough.
So they won't be
Boston,
higher than the
I will
Bucks.
read it again for you.
Look, they won't be higher than the Bucks.
Celtics.
Boston,
They're gonna
and
be.
Philly.
They're gonna be.
That's why I think the first 10 games.
Hey, the first game, 50-50. That can go either way.
Yes.
Because that's okay, right? That Knicks game versus Celtics, that can go either way.
Knicks, Celtics, then Pacers at
They're gonna
Knicks.
be Pacers.
They'll be-
Cavs
They're
at
gonna be
Knicks.
Cavs.
Knicks at Heat.
They're gonna be Heat.
Knicks at Pistons.
Pistons, yep.
Knicks at Rockets.
Rockets, yep.
Knicks at Hawks.
Hawks, get out of here.
Bucks at Knicks.
That's gonna be their hardest game, but they at home.
50-50. That's
They
a
at home.
50-50.
They at home.
Bucks
And
at
if they
Knicks.
go on a 5-game winning streak, favorite.
Yeah.
So that's 50-50.
Knicks at Pacers.
Smacking them again.
And then NBA Cup group stage, their first game is Knicks at Sixers.
And it's in
That
Philly.
might be so.
In Philly, but they're gonna take Philly over.
50-50 games.
They're going to take Philly over, though, as you
So
know.
yeah, Gil 8-2. 8-2.
I got 8 and 2, 7 and 3 at the worst.
7-3. I'll go 7-3.
So they'll be before Boston,
We'll know what Boston's schedule and we'll know what Philly's schedule
Boston,
is.
Philly, and Milwaukee.
We'll know what their schedule is.
What about Indiana?
But we know
So
they
what's the
I
bet?
like Indiana.
Is the bet that they be top 3 or top 5?
They'll be top 5. I don't think they'll be top 3 the first 10 games. Or do you want to go all the way till Christmas?
Nah, we do the first 10 games because
Okay.
we can do every 10 games.
All right, I'm with that.
So
I'm with that. Bet that.
Shake hands, make it
Bet
official.
that. Every 10 games, we can bet that. Yeah, my nigga.
Damn. Little light ass.
Shit, the Matrix. The Matrix.
I am a boy. They Matrix.
you know what this is? Fresh fish on the line, nigga. Ain't nothing like it. Yeah. Phone book.
How you been there?
Phone book.
So, as we
Ain't in the
previously
phone
discussed, the Knicks are reportedly in the market to add another star player to the roster to pair with Brunson and the rest of that crew. But the majority of our crew has already said that they should rock with Randall. Randall was eligible for an extension at the beginning of August, has 1 year left on his deal plus a player option for the 25-26 season. So if Randall signs a long-term extension this season, he would not be available for trade, but can sign shorter extensions, which still make him eligible to be moved before the trade deadline. Like y'all mentioned, Isaiah Hartenstein now with the Thunder. They do have some issues at the center position. But looking into it, at what point should the Knicks consider moving Randall if he isn't in their long-term plans?
If it doesn't work by, it depends on where they are by All-Star Weekend.
Depends
Like,
on how
I
he's
mean,
playing.
deadline
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on how you playing and how they, it's just gonna be new. I just feel like it's gonna be new, but if you're still top 3 if it's rolling,
You
can't make a move. You'll
stay
look
with
crazy.
it. But now, if it's rolling and they don't get an extension done, and then now obviously he has that player option, odds are he's going to opt
And they're
out.
gonna lose them for nothing.
They're going to get the deal done because it's the only team in the NBA right now that don't have a star player in their star position. They don't have a plug-and-play power forward that does what he does. So if you went all the way you did in the NBA playoffs without him, the only logical thing is to say if we put him on the block and have him as a block option to score a pass, we beat these teams by 10, 15 points.
So here's the other caveat, too. We already saw Brunson took a reduced bag to help the team.
Yep.
Mikal Bridges, I think, is eligible for an extension in October. Signs pointing that he will follow Brunson's lead, take a little less bread. But now if you're Julius Randle,
that's what's up.
They're doing it for him? Are they doing it for him?
Am I
It
sacrificing
depends
for
on
the good
are
of
they
the
sacrificing for him.
Yeah, are they sacrificing so he can get the bag he needs? And they're not gonna be an over-excessive bag too. Like you say, he might take a little less just to be a part of this shit for the long term.
Now, if you are those two guys in Brunson and Bridges, are you sacrificing your bag so Julius Randle can get his bag?
You don't know what you're sacrificing.
If we had the conversations as a collective, like if we 4 of us in here and we talking, Mikal, Josh, DiVincenzo, and Brunson, and we in here, we're like, yeah, man, let's really get this shit done. We can get this shit done. Why not?
Is Randle on the Nova Knicks group chat?
I think so.
Or is he getting green?
Is he what?
Is he on the Nova Knicks group chat?
Hell no.
I think so.
He's
The
on
Nova
other
Knicks?
I'm sure they got a side chat.
For sure. For sure.
Like, all right, you niggas is
For sure. And I'll let it be known. The homies that I told come over here, we got a side chat. The Nova Knicks. Okay? If you want to get
We
in,
talk about y'all every day.
yeah. If you want to get in this, start proving and showing.
You better go take some classes. Villanova extension. Get you a.
Gotta go.
No, but the Knicks are gonna be fun to watch though this year.
Yeah, for
Seriously though, I mean, the NBA is good when the Knicks are great.
When the Knicks are good, when the Lakers are obviously when the
Yeah,
big market
when all
teams are
when all the big market teams are great, the NBA is great.
Only thing right now about the Knicks that I want is I want Jalen Brunson to up his defense. I want him to play some defense this year. I don't want him to be no stopper.
But like, just stay in front.
I just want him to show he can play both sides of the ball.
Just stay in front, get over screens.
Yeah.
Little diving off
Play
the
gritty.
ball.
Play look.
He don't do that.
I don't know. That's what he said. He don't play no defense.
Like, I mean,
No, I'm not saying he don't play. I said I want him to play a little bit more defense. I want him to play both sides of the ball a little bit more.
but that's what I'm saying. His defense is getting over picks, right? Picking up full, making sure nobody straight lines you. That's really, for a point guard, that's his defense. If he's a small guard and they're posting him up and they're shooting over him, they ain't have nothing to do with his being a bad defensive player. He's just outmatched in certain things.
But he
right?
he had to use and exert energy that he didn't know he was going to have to do, which you have to take.
I mean, look at his
you have to
role.
rest on defense. He
mean,
was
look at his
resting on defense a lot because he had to be out there for the team.
His role.
But now you got.
And I get it. That's why I say next year, since Drew coming back, it should lessen the fact that you got that much pressure that you just got to play offense. You can now be a part of the team defensive schemes
Yeah.
and not worry about.
Like, there's only a few guards in history that were all around great at defense being a guard position, right? You're talking about someone like Gary Payton, right? Like, he's gonna pick up full court, he can get over the screen, he can down screen, he can fight you in the post, right? He's 6'4", right? So he can go from guarding, Tim Hardaway to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Right? Then you have someone like Jason Kidd who can guard 1, 2, 3. For the most part, there's not a lot of guards that Chauncey Billups can guard 1, 2, 3. Right? So, Steph, what do we expect Steph getting posted up? Like, we really think that his defense is gonna translate being a stopper here. That's why I said for him and his size, get over the pick, don't get hit by the pick. Boom. There's Drew Holiday fits the Payton style. But there's not a lot of those type of guys.
But what we talk about, though, is the personal challenge, like taking the personal challenge when the nigga's coming at you. So if Brunson got Jalen Green in front of him, right? The personal challenge isn't like, man, I got to make sure he don't score 15. It's I'm going to get the energy that I don't want him to score on me. Like, that's a personal challenge. Any nigga in front of me, I know he going to go at me. Now, think about it. If somebody going at you and they don't think you can play defense, you feel that. When you out there, you're like, this nigga trying to go at me right now? He thinks shit's sweet.
Yeah.
I need you to answer that call.
But what,
Oh, you think that shit?
answer it how?
Nigga, what's up? I'm here. What's up? All right, yeah, we here. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I got this.
But what I'm saying is that, the energy is good, but you're still out of the element.
Yeah.
If like Earl Boykins play defense, but I'm gonna just post him up, shoot over him. No matter how tough and he slaps the ground.
But what makes sense?
No ground slap.
What makes sense is the scheme is now you're not playing behind him one-on-one in the post. Hey, Earl, front that. Hey, we're helping on the weak side.
Yeah, but
we're now we got a scheme that's stopping my man from scoring.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But he's still a liability.
Yeah, he's still a liability.
But if I'm trying to pick up full court, now that's where his expertise is.
Right.
Picking up full court. So you just got to know and do your.
But our energy and effort to recoup on our liability is our team function. So if we know that Brunson is a liability in the post or on the wing, wherever, we know it becomes a team thing.
Like Jose
Alvarado,
is he great at defense?
he's solid.
Right. But
He's pesky.
right, pesky.
Yes.
Right.
Crafty.
Now, what is he half-court defense? We don't know.
Right.
Right? Because the illusion is the pesky distance, because he does it all when you're not in scoring mode.
Facts.
So we don't know if he gets posted up. We don't know if they have to double, because we're only watching him in the backcourt pick up, make it hard.
Yep.
So to me, A1 defense, because that's where he gets to use his speed, his low gravity. Like him in a half court and he got to guard Shea.
Different.
He got to guard Luka.
That's what I'm saying about Brunson. Like you leaving him on an island, but for him, you don't have to be Alvarado picking up 94
But do
feet.
we want him? I don't want
I don't want
need
that
my guy
either.
picking up
Yeah, I don't
full
want
court.
that shit.
Who needs to play defense more this year, Dame or Brunson? To help their team win.
Dame needed to do that last year. Only because they were losing the
Because you're talking about defensive effort, right?
No, they was losing the defensive player. We're like the Bucks lost their anchor, not their anchor, but one of their best defensive players. They brought in an offensive player. So if you're just gonna come in to play offense and you're not gonna give us what we was really honed in on the defensive side with our point guard, that's what you need to get better at.
So Dame needs to prove it more than Brunson this year.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's the problem, though.
No, I'm just asking because I feel like Brunson played D. Like
What's so funny is Dame played D?
Okay. But people, I'm just saying, they say people they don't play D. So
No, but that's what I'm saying. Dame played defense, right? But the problem with Dame's defense is Dame's defense was just Dame's defense.
Dame's defense don't look like Dame's offense.
But what I'm saying is,
okay, Dame or Luka.
no, what I'm saying is, yeah.
Okay, then
So
them.
Dame's defense was good, but the problem with Dame's defense is being judged to Drew Holiday's defense.
Yes, that's the difference.
Now, Drew
Okay,
Holiday's
okay.
defense
Is all world.
was all world that made everyone think Giannis played great defense and made Lopez. Like Lopez is one of the only defenders that did not defensive rebound
At all.
credited
At all.
as a defender.
Crazy.
He's not no Miles. He's not Miles. Right?
Not even close.
He's not even close to a defender like Miles was, but Miles don't get it because they don't get defensive rebounds. But Lopez does. You took Drew Holiday out, and these two defensive giants looked horrible last year.
Yeah.
Why? It's because Drew Holiday played on-ball defense, and he netted everything. So when your guy tried to drive, he was the one that he was
help the helper.
Yes,
help the helper.
I guarded KD, but I'm tracking Booker. I'm tracking
Bill.
I'm tracking everybody. I
know where you want to throw it. I know where you're going.
Your man can't go here. He can't make this pass because my arm is here. He can't do. So he did everything that made the team look like a great defensive team. So now when you take him out and say, all right, Dame's stopping this man, but Dame's not doing back here, so this guy looks bad, and you're like, well, it's Dame's fault.
Because Dame only playing defense because we're saying Dame can't play defense. Dame is not trying to tap into the scheme of how I can be the best team defender for this particular team. Drew was that, like you said.
He was a
like,
team defender.
Man. And then it's like, we can give Drew credit for being that, but it's to me like the Warriors in 2015 when they were playing team ball and everybody was like, they're cheating. I'm like, they just playing together. They swinging the ball, woo-woo. Drew Holiday plays team defense. He knows where to be on the nail. He knows how to help the helper. He knows how to crack down. He knows how to box out on the free throw line. All of those things are contributed to just simple fundamentals of basketball on the defensive end. And not to say that Dame don't got that, but the grit and the challenge that you got to accept to be compared to Drew Holiday,
Can't.
it's tough.
What NBA superstar player y'all feel like if he would have took the defensive side more serious, his team would have had a better chance of being successful?
The team would have been successful?
Yeah.
If he would have played more defense,
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna throw out James Harden.
oh yeah,
No.
No?
yeah.
You don't think if he would have gave a little bit more effort on the defense?
Not because they wasn't losing because of his defense.
And their team wasn't even built for defense, right? So
Yeah, but they had defensive players. You had Patrick Beverly, you had PJ Tucker, you
And
had
Capella.
Trevor Reason.
Oh, that-
Capella.
oh, that-
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. The team that was on us.
But he wasn't a liability.
But he wasn't a liability.
They wasn't going at
that
him.
year. He wasn't a liability. The team that was the big team.
Yeah, they wasn't going at him where we
wasn't
like,
going at
James,
him
you gonna play defense today? Wasn't like that. James can hold his own for the most part. It's just when he want to play.
But I'm just saying his name gets brought up a lot with superstars. So I just threw it out there. I just threw a name out there. I'm just
Yeah,
like what superstar you feel like if he took?
And they had see when you do that, they have to have a team that's in position to win.
You think D Rose played defense when he was that?
He didn't really have to. he had to Joakim.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm
Now,
saying.
when you
Like,
think about it like that.
because if all four are playing, imagine all five.
But it's,
Right,
a team,
right.
it's a team defensive scheme. So some guys, they're in the Thibodeau scheme. So you can't really pick out who's a bad
Yeah, who the
defender
bad guy is.
because
You don't know.
The team
Okay.
looks great.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
The team
Okay.
looks great. So
We know where to be when he fuck up.
So would you? Okay. So would you
I'm trying to
say?
figure out who looked.
That's what I'm saying,
Who
like,
looked
who's-
like a bad defender, but their team was really
good.
good.
It's tough.
It's tough. That's a tough thing because you can say this guy is a horrible defender. Well, was he a horrible defender when he was on this team?
It's just like what y'all say about Rudy. Rudy with the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
The Timberwolves was a good defensive team.
Like is Cat a great defender? We don't know. We don't know.
We don't
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So okay. So how do we know that?
like Zebo.
So how do we know that Boston?
Was
We don't know if Zebo played D.
because the team was
Yeah.
gritty and grimy. So you can't isolate this guy because for the most part the team was.
Devin Booker. What about the team? What about that team when they went to the finals?
Was he a liability?
I'm just asking.
Liability.
I
We
don't know.
but
I mean,
that's
was he?
the person has to be a liability for us to really see it.
And is the defense he gonna be playing that you need him to play? Is it gonna contribute to winning?
Yeah, I mean, showing if everybody's
so
showing
you saying
effort.
if Devin Booker played more defense in this game, boom, boom, boom.
The only name we can have that we can say, all right, if he played better D, will technically right now be Luka.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in the championship.
Okay,
If you played better D.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the Mavs had one of the best defense in the league after
Yeah, but
making that.
him-
No.
That's what-
That don't do that.
See, but you see what I'm saying? I'm talking about a
where you're trying
player,
to crunch
like-
it and put it into 32 minutes and not. No. Real defense, like real.
Oh, the defensive rating.
We don't know what they're
They
doing.
changed their scheme. Though.
They-
I know what you're saying as
Yeah.
far as what
After
it
they made that
looked
play.
looked like.
As a
That's what it
player,
was.
if he would have stepped up defensively by himself as a defender, they wouldn't have went at him the whole time
Facts.
individually.
Facts.
Right? To make now, because you got to remember what was going on. We're gonna go to Luka. We're gonna get ready to go. Gafford got it now over help. Now you're sitting with three-pointer shooters in the corner. So because you're not seeing your guy, because we seen him. What did he do? Jaylen Brown did the same move. Fake right,
Yep.
quick cross, go middle.
Yep.
Right? Because Luka's gonna he did the guess move. All right, and then he's just gonna jump and try to get the charge. Like that's not defense.
But Luka's problem has always been second effort. It ain't
Second.
never been the initial, like, oh, everybody get blown by. You gonna get a blow by. It's effort.
Yeah.
It's effort,
I
right?
get blown
So
by, you help. I gotta
You
get
help.
back down.
Yeah, I gotta crack back on.
He didn't do a lot of-
He sits there.
See, people don't know that. Like, you blow by me, there's responsibility now. You
Yes.
blow by me, he steps up, I crack back, get his
Yes,
man. If
yes.
I don't crack back to get his man and that gets a dump off, that's not on his prop. That's not his fault. That's my fault. That's my rating.
And we all mad at you
Yeah, you're all
in
mad.
the huddle. We're like, yo, Gil, what the fuck?
That's why I was just
So
curious
it's
to say,
like, so his second-
like we got to start pointing that out.
We
like,
have
yo,
to.
Certain superstars today, especially today too. Now that we're watching the game,
his second effort wasn't very good, right? Everybody else is helping him. He's not helping the helper.
Yeah.
Right. So you can point him out on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't
Okay.
helping the helper.
Okay.
And that's why we can't say nothing about Kyrie, because he actually has second, third effort.
Yeah, for sure,
second,
for sure.
third effort.
For
Right? I
sure.
mean, like I crack
sure.
back and then it pop back. Now I got like you.
Yeah, it's effort. It's
Like-
it's a very.
Somebody tried to say Iverson, but I'm like, Iverson has steals. Like, Iverson
He
wasn't
did
no
it. He
liability.
did it in like,
he
like
played.
great. He was a great passing lane guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knew how to read. He knew how to read the defense.
Somebody said Steve Nash. If Steve Nash would have tapped.
Yeah, they went at Steve.
Yeah,
Tony
No,
Parker.
no, everybody
They
went at Steve.
Tony.
No, that was on the scouting report. Yo, go at
Go
Steve
at
Nash.
him.
Like, go at him.
Chris Paul. We going at Chris.
And what's so funny is we go at Chris, and if you look at Chris's rating, he's a 9-time, 10-time all defensive player.
all defensive.
Scouting
We
report.
going at him.
Go at him.
At him.
That's what I said. Some of these
But he's
ratings.
fooled, though.
Some of
Ooh, he'll foul you.
Some of these ratings, some of these awards,
State Farm.
some of these awards
Clifford.
go against the scouting report.
Yep.
Our scouting report is like, okay, go at him. He dies on pick and rolls. He softened the post, run him off packet, and then boom, first team all defense, second team all defense.
Crazy.
And like,
That makes sense. The fans have no idea that we
not
can read
the media.
But they have no idea that we can read a scouting report and tell them that their favorite player ain't like that.
If they get our scout, like media, before you start doing defensive ratings or you giving these awards out, take 30-team scouting report on the player.
I am a skateboard
and go
legend.
through them so you can see who the team think is weak.
Right.
Put this guy in pick and roll so we can go at him. Stay away from this guy. Like if you see, it says it right in the scouting report. Who's bad defensive? Who can't go left? Who can't go right? It's all right there. But
You know who else? I
Right
feel like-
shoulder, left shoulder.
I used to go at Darren Williams.
Oh, yeah?
yeah, he was there.
But I'm just saying, like, just great players. I felt like, that could have tapped in, and he was 20 and 10 every night.
Yeah. He didn't play a lick of D.
So we talk about a guy like Kenyon, great defender, never made an all-defensive team. Is there guys from your guys' era that were great defenders but didn't get the accolades that they deserve?
I'll give Kenyon 30. No, I'll let you Kenyon. No, I'm just playing. No, I'll let you Kenyon. I'll let you Kenyon. I'll give Kenyon 30.
30.
Come on here. Come on out here.
No,
better make-
I gave him 34.
You better make jumpers.
I am. I know what I'm going to. Call, has he calls? Hey.
Come here.
Hey,
Come here. Get the feet. Get the feet, boy.
I'll go for all my scout reports. I'll say Ray Zhao.
Ray J what?
Gets the,
Great
you
defense.
saying you giving him credit for being a good,
Credit for a
Ray J Rondo.
No.
Ray Zhao.
Wow.
Anderson Ray
Oh,
Zhao.
Ray. Oh,
With the hair, the Brazilian nigga.
gotcha.
Like he was a great defender, like trying to protect the rim, keeping. Oh, you know what's so funny? Joe Smith was a good defender.
Yes, he was.
Verja
Yes, he
made an
was.
all-defensive team one
Oh,
time.
he did?
in his
Who?
career, 2010, Verja made it.
Oh, okay, he did.
One
Okay,
time
so he got
all
his
defense.
credit. Okay,
Yeah, got it.
He got his credit.
So you the question is who didn't get who did?
No,
didn't get-
who didn't get the credit but should have got credit?
Maybe fans or media, whoever, didn't think they were a great defender, but you guys knew as players, nah, they really like that, and they just not getting the love that they deserve. Who was locking you up unexpectedly?
That didn't get credit.
Will Bynum. I used to go against Will Bynum every day in practice. Don't get a lot of credit, but I
Will
used
can
to
play defense.
But Will, one of them like gym rats, stay in the gym and like just get after it, bro. Like DJ Augustine was another guard I went
DJ
against.
Augustine.
Yeah, these some guards I went against. These some good guards. All right. DJ Augustine was a starting point guard for the Bobcats.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Oh no, I've never. I mean, it was rare.
I'll say
Somebody said Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby, I torched Mike Bibby.
Like me,
we will find out.
Like people,
Oh, I did. Go look at my rookie year.
It all depends because it depends on who you are. Because, like, let's say he could be a shooting guard that was a great defensive player, but then he had to guard me, and I would think he was a horrible defender because he probably didn't move very well left to right, or he was a little too slow. Like Iguodala, right? Iguodala's a great defender. I'm ISO 1-4 flat because I already know your move. I'm gonna load up, I'm gonna take off, right? My first step is faster than your reaction. Once I go by you, all you're gonna do is just try to hit it from the back, right? Try to hit it from the back.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Slow down. Roll sparks.
So once I go by him, I already know, throw the ball a little faster, just jump it out a little bit, and then go up. I knew that trick with him. But he was a great defender.
Let's talk about players that got overpaid.
Like Rajah
that
Bell,
wasn't even good.
Like Rajah Bell.
How about that?
Great defender.
So
Those Kobe tricks.
Dellavedova,
Gil, let's go back.
Trash.
What about Kurt Hiram?
Let's go back to Iggy.
all them Cavs players, trash. That was on LeBron's team, running around chasing Curry.
What is he ranting about? What happened?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Kirk Heinrich.
Kirk Hiram was good.
Kirk Heinrich was a great defender.
Gil, let's go back to Iggy for a second. Trying to hit it from the back. Was he ever?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Okay.
I said no. Sometimes you gotta tell Iggy no. No,
Hey, listen, that's a major violation.
Yo,
That's a major violation.
No.
To repeat the question
I know, to repeat
is
it.
absolutely.
man, it's all right.
My job is told.
First of all, we all like women, so we all got
moving on.
something.
So when you want to hit it from the back,
But you mentioned Kirk Heinrich. Kirk Heinrich's guy seems like, we never want to judge a book.
He never
by his
won.
cover.
He never won.
Let me double check. But you never
Nah,
want to
he
judge a book by his cover. But
and he wanted all the smoke too. He didn't duck nothing. With no guard, it didn't matter. 1, 2, 3. He was ready for the switch.
Kirk Heinrich never won a.
he got I believe, a second team.
I gave Kirk Heinrich
One
work.
time?
I gave Kirk Heinrich work.
But I feel like everybody we mentioned.
Man, huh?
He can't guard
Yeah,
quick
but
guards.
if you was on the
he
NBA
can't guard
court-
quick guards. If you just gonna go by him,
Like with Kurt, his second and third and fourth effort was amazing. Like he was one of those dudes that, let's say you know how like he helped and then they pass it to you wide open and he's under the basket.
he's running all the way out
He's
there.
not one of those dudes that he's gonna jump. He's gonna challenge your shot if he's not close. It's like he did things that made you be like, what the fuck you do that for?
Irritating.
Yeah, it just didn't make sense.
That's how Mike
ready
Bibby
to
was.
take a
Like,
charge.
no.
Like now you're right there and I'm shooting here, he'll jump and challenge your shot from right there.
You like, and you see
the
it,
fuck
you
was that?
see him, you like-
what the fuck was that for?
Or what about when you used to shoot and they like hit your hand out?
Like I said, he was never one of those.
Like I hate that. Mike Bibby used to do that. I'm like, bro, that's not a foul. Ref like, nah, he let the ball go. But he used to leave it there. He used to like tap my hand. And
like
he
little
used to,
stuff like that. Like you ain't no defender.
We saw Dylan Brooks doing that a lot this season.
Kurt is the type of dude. He just stand there right there in the spot where he ain't in your landing spot. He right there. He's standing there with his hand up.
Like he was pure trying to stop you. Like I'll give.
We got Marcus Banks too. We can't leave.
Marcus Banks was nice.
Oh yeah, Marcus. But he didn't play a lot
Yeah.
to be in that category.
Lindsey Hunter.
Yes,
Lindsey Hunter pick up full.
He was a.
He would pick up full. Lindsey Hunter pick up
All-
full. 94.
the whole time he in the
I'm just
game.
saying 90. Okay. But I'm saying 94
I
feet.
see that. Because he can't.
Yeah, what is that face you're making
Ricky
implying in
Rubio.
regards to Lindsey Hunter?
Guard Ricky.
Remember, I came in the league where they thought they were college players picking up full court steal. They were doing 2-2-1s when I came into the league.
And Lindsey was
They were
fast
picking up
too.
2-2-1s because remember the offense is bring it up. I wouldn't have a big man, so I ain't got to worry about slowing this motherfucker down. Let's go.
They said Rajah Bell.
But he got credit. He got
love for his
he got
defense.
defensive stuff.
What about Steven Jackson?
Yeah, do Stack Jack get it? For defender, he used to.
I think no.
Bro, yeah.
He should. Dirk
He should?
down. He should.
Dirk? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, Stack Jack. No, Stack Jack can really he'll guard.
Yeah.
Anybody.
I never.
That Indiana team?
It was him and Ron. It was 2-3
in Indiana.
Ron.
Imran,
Pick your poison.
O'Neal, like that's what I said. I got to really look back.
Nah, he was. I remember. Like I came in.
Doug
That was my
Christie?
wake up call.
But Doug Christie got credit.
Did he?
Did he?
What about Rick?
I even looked
Rick
at
Fox. I was about to say that. Too.
I even
what
looked
about-
up Jack Sachs when he said he was number one, but his they gave up 93 points, but he gave up 108. So that's what I said. So sometimes it's hard because he was a shooting guard.
Ooh, somebody.
Nah,
So he's-
small forward. It was
Somebody-
So it depends on who he's guarding. See, like guys like that, they're guarding all the high level guards, where those guys are going to still score. So it's really kind of hard to. You got to watch the game.
But it's volume.
I got to
too.
watch
it's
the game.
volume shooting
Yeah.
with big guards.
But
like that.
I'll put him in there. But he never got credit for it.
Nah.
Who? Stack?
Stack.
Let me see.
Like Ron Artest got credit for his.
You guys said Doug Christie earlier too. He
Somebody
was a four-time-
said Matt Barnes. Somebody said Matt Barnes, Robert Ory, Trevor Reason,
Matt Barnes, Robert Horry. I don't
Trevor,
know.
I'll say
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, Stack never made an all-defensive
So
team.
then,
but-
yeah, we'll put Stack in there.
Shumpert.
I gave Shump 35 in New York. I gave
Damn.
Trevor 81.
Brandon, wait, slow down. You get
I'm
Trevor
just saying.
Reason 81 in what?
I don't. Every time you step between the lines, I'm counting that.
It's tough.
81 in what though?
But see, that's how you said.
where was
we can only judge you off of what we did. We can't judge you off of anybody else.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with defenders. When people say he's a great defender, well, maybe not in my eyes because when I played against him, I was successful, so I wouldn't know.
Sean Marion.
Sean Marion he got defensive.
Yeah.
He made defensive teams.
But can we go back to, you said you gave Trevor Reason 81.
No, just it was a little AAU. I mean, not AAU. It was a lockout game. Like we was running around
So
hooping.
nobody going hard.
Where was
Huh?
this?
Everybody was going hard.
What game was this?
It was at Long Beach City College. 81. Ask Pooh. 81. 81. I was torching.
81 points at Long Beach City College.
Yeah.
Who Jeter we need
Somebody
to
said
remember?
Tony Snell.
Somebody, I don't know who that is.
You don't
he
know
was
who
in the league
Tony-
when I was in.
Don't do that.
No, I'm saying I've never played against him. But
You don't know Tony Snell.
That's it. I gotta play against you. I gotta test your shit out. Somebody said Boris Diaw. Nigga, Boris Diaw came in as a point guard, shooting guard.
Shane Battier.
So you know he
You think
got
Shane
1 4
Battier was
flats
good?
when he got.
I think Shane Battier was a good defender.
He was
In
annoying.
his position,
He was getting torched.
but
On
torched.
defense, yeah.
every time.
All this,
Every night.
all,
Yeah, all that shit in
all
your
this, put
face.
hand in your face.
Yeah.
nigga, shot. Oh, him in the face.
He's
Oh,
going to the best player.
He's going to.
Battier two all defensive teams during his career.
Huh?
Kobe did acknowledge him in his book, though.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. He probably was a good defender to Kobe because how Kobe played versus they got the same speed. He tries to do the pick and roll and step up out on me and switch.
Ooh.
He get his ass barbecued like he did.
They
Like-
said Deshaun
Oh,
Stevenson.
Deshaun Stevenson.
Deshaun Stevenson.
Deshaun Stevenson was a
Quentin
good defender.
Richardson.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Quentin. In their position, that's what I said, it's all
Okay.
positional. Deshaun Stevenson, 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
I
he
must
had
say, you
guard
played.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you played with him.
All right, well,
Shit, he did. He never won. He never was on them teams.
You think he should have been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As an individual defender, yeah.
let's keep this thing.
Deshaun Stevenson.
Lunch.
You said lunch
Posted
meat?
him up.
You said lunch meat?
Lunch.
Deshaun Stevenson to give you 30.
Lunch.
You probably
Deshaun
posted
Stevenson
him
to
up.
give you fucking 30.
Lunch.
30.
You probably posted
Kind
him
of
up.
lunch, like
Deshaun
a full,
Stevenson to give you 30.
a 3-course or an
No,
Applebee's?
like lunch on Sunday.
Okay. Ooh.
You know what we call it?
You said lunch on Sunday. Well, Chick-fil-A ain't open
We
on
call it
Sunday,
brunch.
so
we call it brunch.
It's extended.
so where you going
We
on
call
Sunday?
it brunch.
Lunch, breakfast, and
better
dinner
have-
options.
Brunch buffet.
Deshaun Stevenson to
It's the-
give you 30.
Hey, I'm buffeting on
Deshaun
that.
Stevenson
I'm
to give you
buffet.
30.
I want seconds, thirds. What's up?
And then come down and lock you up.
Better ask him.
You better ask. You better ask him.
What's up?
let's
Number
keep-
2. What's up, Deuce?
Let's keep it moving.
That's my nigga though.
So if you missed out on all the week 1 specials from Underdog, don't
Somebody
worry.
said Mike Petrie. Trust me, Michael. Listen,
Michael Peters.
Oh, I used to.
Michael
hey,
Peters-
Michael Jordan got his ass barbecued.
Listen.
Yo, Michael
I
Peters, he's
used
the
to
guy that saw
destroy
you.
him.
Return of the Mac?
When he was in Golden
Golden
State,
State?
and Orlando.
Never mind.
Remember
Every time I checked in.
I thought Michael Peters was Return of the Mac guy.
Michael Petrie, they had him as
Sorry.
the French Michael Jordan, and I tested all of the MJ part of it.
Les Mecs.
If you don't get your motherfucking sorry ass out of here, wee. What? Wee.
He should have been a model.
Hey, look,
Should have been a model.
I was a hero going back to Golden State, and 1 game went on him. Oh shit, hey, flat. This what it is, flat. Come on out here, yeah. And 1 game. Remember I said I should have more game winners than I have, right? Because what ended up happening is that was one of them where I went in, hit the end, they called the foul with 0.01 second left.
Yeah.
And instead of it being a game winner, I get to shoot a free throw so it don't count as a,
Game-winning free throw, good.
but it don't count as a game winner on the stats.
Oh, that's
where
it.
I should there's 2 of them, so I should be kind of like second or
Every
tied.
time we played the
was like, that's
Warriors,
crazy.
man, I wasn't playing. It was my rookie year. I wasn't playing that much, but when I got in the game, BD used to be like, "Hey, I'm noticing, bro. You Every time you check in the game, you be going at him. Why you don't like him? Like, man, it's something about his
Like the way he walked, talked?
yeah, it's the way he got his shape up. I don't like his shape up.
Who?
Peaches.
I told you, he's the Return of the Mac guy. Remember that video? Return of the Mac, Return of the Mac, That shit's a banger.
Thank you, Brandon, for
those the words?
For the legally safe rendition. Yeah, the legally safe rendition to save us from
Some people were great defenders. They just had horrible teams.
Fact.
Like they were individually good,
That's a fact,
but
too.
their help was bad.
That's a fact.
Right? That's what some people were sorry at defense and they had great help and it looked like they were great
It
defenders.
makes them look, that's the ebbs and flows of basketball. But let's keep this thing moving. If you missed out on all the week 1 specials from Underdog, don't worry, we have you covered for week 2. There's new specials dropping every day, including the CD Lamb free pick today and a 30% profit boost token ahead of Bills Dolphins on Thursday night. College football. What?
Who said it again?
Bills Dolphins Thursday night.
Okay, who's the free pick? No,
we should
I'm
do
sorry. I didn't
We
mean
should do
CD
the
Lamb.
Thursday night game.
CD Lamb.
That Bills Dolphins game gonna be good.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess up the promo, but I'm gonna just be honest, man. You see this shit right here?
No, Gibbs, you got to
Like, this don't even look like I don't even get Christmas.
Yo,
This
can I get a
This
recap?
look, I don't look. There's no Christmas going on.
Gil, you're
Yeah,
picking with your
No,
mind.
Gil, look at me. I'm losing like
There's no green in my future right now. This is, you see number 2, it says red light talk. That's me. Red.
You're picking with your heart
Yeah,
and
look,
not your
I don't
mind.
win at all.
Bro, look at all that green.
Red. I look like a Paru. Red.
Look, brother.
Yeah, red.
Rashad, you been hitting that
We just
picks?
losing. Give me a re-up, somebody from Underdog.
I ain't won nothing.
I'm just, I want that free pick.
At this point, I'm just giving Underdog
Who was the
money.
free pick-up?
It's like I'm giving my money back
CD
every
Lamb.
time. I'm like, here you go.
Lamb. CD
Thank
Lamb,
you for this
hey.
money. Here back.
Hey, CD Lamb. I'm taking a CD Lamb. Thank you. I need to see a green.
And shout out to Underdog's risk management
Thank you.
department,
Appreciate it.
Rashad, for not allowing you to go overboard and making sure that you stay within your means. Now, myself, on the other hand, a lot of green.
A lot of
just
green.
don't, you know,
you
but-
be greening.
But see, the thing if I tell y'all gonna mess the pick up.
Because you scaled it back. You fucked it up for everybody in the beginning. I'm going all 5, raw dogs.
Raw dog, no insurance.
Now you going 3.
And God bless
now you going
Underdog for
3.
getting rid of insurance. Raw dog it. What y'all doing? Get the pickups going. But like I said, they got the free CD Lamb pick'em today. 30% profit boost token ahead of Bills Dolphins. College football heads, there are discounts on Saturday for you as well. So head on over to the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash in all of these promos. And shout out to whoever said that when I pray, I ask God to download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use promo code GIL. How did you know?
111. Let's go.
My God is Underdog. No. But let's keep it moving. National Women's Soccer League was founded in 2012, made history recently by becoming the first major American professional sports league to abolish its player draft. So as a part of their new collective bargaining agreement, which runs through 2030, the NWSL and Players Association agreed to do away with the draft and allow incoming rookies to pick where they want to play. So NWSL PA President Tori Huster had this to say about the move. The draft is an antiquated model that empowers teams to decide for players instead of players deciding for themselves. Now players can choose the team environment that fits their needs and maximizes their opportunities. Teams will need to step up to create environments that appeal to players. So most international basketball leagues don't have drafts, and instead of rewarding the worst teams in the league with access to the best young talent, they punish these teams with relegation to the lower division of their leagues. But let's move this to the NBA, which does have a player draft. Should the NBA consider getting rid of the draft?
Okay, so I look at it like this. You can't have players just picking what teams they want to be on, then it's just like an AAU, right? But how they do the draft, right? Let's say you have the draft. They should test the theory out. You have the draft so we know who's picking.
Yeah.
Right? Whoever is considered mock draft and number 1, number 2, you ask him what team you want. Right? Now, you have to take the pay in that team. So let's say y'all have who's last year's order?
Zachary Sachet was number 1, Alex Sarr number 2.
Not the names, not the names.
Hawks,
There you go.
Yeah, so let's
Wizards,
go. Hold on.
Rockets.
So let's go to draft order. Where's the draft order? Okay, so Hawks, right? So whoever's number 1, 2, 3, they already have who they think is going to be. You ask them, hey, you got the first pick. Where do you want to go? Now, wherever he wants to go, that's that order. So if he's the number 1 pick, let's say Zach wants to go to Spurs. Spurs is number 4. He has to go to Spurs at number 4 and take that 4th pick money. Right? Number 2.
I see what you're saying.
Number 2, Sar. Where do you want to go? And now he has to look and say if he wants to go to the Hawks or if he wants to go to, I want to go to Lakers. Okay, 17. That's where you go.
But don't that team have to want him too, though? You know what I'm saying? So it's more like a college recruiting model where, hey, and there's only a limited number of roster spots. So say you got a really dominant, strong draft.
But now if you're a player, you're picking the best situation you think will fit you as a player.
Yeah, but that situation has to want you as well, though.
Do it.
I'm just saying, if
Your name in the draft, motherfucker. We. Other than that, what is the point? Right? What is the point? I mean, you know, these teams are drafting players that they don't.
It comes with, to me, that depression edge that a lot of players go through because the draft has so much expectations with where you get picked, how you perform, all those different things. Like you said, it makes it a lot easier if you can just, hey, man, I'm going to go here.
Yeah.
I like this team, I'm going to go here.
So the NBA just picks you, and then you just go wherever you want?
No, I mean, we know who the draft order is, and then from there, you just, that's what
So
I said.
it's still 60 picks, just no team.
60 picks? No, you 60 picks, you have the team, we can do it the same way, and then we can go off the mock draft or how the mock draft is, right? You know how they do the mock draft. This is who should go, so we'll just go in that order. That's the only way we can do it right now. Right? So they can take the top 10 kids and say, all right, if hypothetical, where would you want to go? So, you know, they ask Alex, where would you want to go? And he says, well, I want to go here. I want to go. Then you can see what players are really thinking.
Yeah.
And how many want to go to the same place?
How many want to go to the same place? How many people want to dodge this? So you might, let's say the
All right, so then what happens then?
let's say Charlotte's number 1.
Nobody wants to go to Charlotte.
And say Charlotte's number 1, they got motherfucking 50 million here, but none of the top
None of the
5
players
want to go
pick.
there.
None of them pick.
Right? That tells you something.
Nobody wants
Then
to
it
go
might
to
be the
Charlotte.
6th pick, and he says, shit, I'm gonna go to the number 1 pick because it fits him better.
So then what? Okay, so what happens if guys want to? So say the number 1 and 2 and 3 picks want to go to the same team. What does the team have to do now?
I know what you're doing. It sets it up for super teams.
7 of super teams.
I know, but what about the players that's on the roster for the team? They just so like you could just get rid of them anytime you want.
You're gonna cut their asses anyway.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying. So if
But
it's
you
like
can't-
so say it's the
but
5
no,
tie picks,
no,
right? And they all want to go
But
because
you
they've been
can't-
growing up in high school
But
and
you
they
can't
play.
because the draft order is a draft order.
Right, but I can still pick.
You can still pick what team you want to go to.
Right, so
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
it
saying,
has to. That team has to be available.
Oh, okay.
If Spurs only have two picks in this draft.
Yeah.
And 3 people want it.
You gotta pick.
only 2 people
Only
can.
2.
Okay.
Now think
I'm
about
about
it.
to say because
Now let's say you want to go to the Lakers and play with LeBron, and you're supposed to be the number 1 pick, and that pick is 17th, and that's 17th money. Are you going to take that 17th money?
To go play with
LeBron.
LeBron.
Okay,
So there's a downfall of picking a team.
but it's also you're back. I mean, where it fits though.
Yeah, it's where you think you fit with the
Fit.
team.
Yeah.
And you're willing to take less to go fit with that team.
but
You know what that would do too? That would help a lot of young guys coming up having to work out with other players now, right?
Players, teams.
So you know what I'm saying? So if I'm a young cat, I'm going to UCLA then to get familiar with these Russell Westbrooks and these guys that's coming up, so they can see me, like see where out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But obviously, the
be
teams
easy.
have roster limitations. They got a salary cap, so it's not like if all 5 of the top rookies want to go to a certain team, they'll have the ability to.
Yeah, I thought that.
But now they got to make some decisions too. Now, who do I drop off this
No,
roster?
but what I'm saying is, let's say, can you put the list up there?
See,
of
but-
last year's draft.
See, but I don't think the number 1 pick is going to say, yo, I don't want this 50 million.
So I can give you the draft order from last year. Hawks are number 1.
Unless
But so we got to see it so we can.
The Hawks
it's
1,
some-
Wizards 2, Rockets 3, Spurs 4, Pistons 5, Hornets
Have to be
6,
good.
Blazers 7, Spurs had 8, Grizzlies 9th, and Jazz were the 10th.
It's easier to see it.
Yeah, we're getting it. We're
So
getting
now you talk about now. So let's say we take these top 10 picks, right? We got the teams, and then you got the top 10 picks. So we'll say, all right, Shakir.
Sashay.
You're supposed to be number 1 pick through mock draft. Which team do you want to go in? Right? We already know. We got Hawks is first, Wizards second. So now you get to pick where you want to go.
Based on the roster that they got.
Based on, because they're the lottery pick, so they're paying this money anyway.
But you get to look at each team.
You get to look at each team. So if he says, I'm Shasha, I want to go play with the Spurs.
But what if the Spurs are like, we're not fucking with you?
Right.
We got enough Frenchmen.
Right.
But we
don't need all the
pick the other.
Right. We don't need all the
They trade it. And they get to trade it to whatever they want.
So do the teams
So we
get
got
to
the-
accept it? Do the team get to accept it?
Right, yeah.
But Gil,
So like, let's say the top 10, right? First, you get the first pick where you want to go. So he gets the pick.
So like you said, if he gets the pick,
so only
he
the
picks,
first 13. So wait, hold on. So only the first, because the lottery is what, 14?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So only the first 14 picks can pick where they want to go.
No, everybody. But we can start with the first 10.
Start with the first
Then
10.
they pick. So this where they want to go might look different.
Yeah. So
Right.
if number
Okay.
1 wants to go to the Spurs, my question is, can the Spurs say no?
If they say no,
Yeah.
they have to trade it. He
So
picked you.
no, if they say no, that means if they have to trade it, that means they had to pick him, right?
Yeah.
Because he wanted to go there.
Yeah.
So the Spurs are now stuck with the pick because he wants to be there.
But there's also the issue, too, of like,
but you got-
when you got a Wemby who you know is going to be number 1 overall, that's one thing. If you have a draft like last season when there was some uncertainty surrounding who's going to be the number 1 pick, a guy might think he's number 1 and team might be like, no.
That's what I said. It's weird. It's weird because, but if he's the number 1 pick and the Spurs is getting him, why would they want him? You're getting the projected number 1 pick.
Because they may not feel like he's the...
Yeah.
Well, they
he's
have
number
the
1.
they have the 4th pick. So any one of the first 3, they have a better case. So
It's mock draft.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's a mock anyway, you have the 4th pick. So let's say Grizzlies. I'm pretty sure any of the top 4 picks, they're looking like, nah. If they pick us, we're happy.
We want Edie.
Right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
They're
yeah.
happy with anyone in the top 3 because they're getting a guy. Like if LeBron James or Kevin Durant, like think about those guys. Think about they're changing your franchise.
But
Right,
they
Kevin-
also want to be there if we're talking this scenario. KD or LeBron is like LeBron's not choosing Cleveland if he has another big city to choose from.
Right? Like
New York or LA
That's what I'm
off the
saying.
gate. He going to a big city off the gate.
off the rip.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Any
Off the
big
rip.
city, like if you're a big city in the top 5, you're getting the number 1 pick.
Well, the difference is like these two niggas right here, they not big names. So them going 1 or 2 and picking a big city wouldn't make sense for them because they're not big names.
Yeah, but they don't think that. See, you're not thinking that if you're a number 1 pick. You ain't think I'm the number 1 pick. I think I am.
You wouldn't know if you're a big name or not.
Yeah, I'm the number
not
1
the
pick.
draw.
That's all you're thinking. I'm
So,
the
like,
But them two niggas know they not the number 1 pick because they that much better than everybody else.
They think that if I'm the number 1 pick, I think I'm better than everybody in the team.
So look, let's say LeBron in the number 1 pick, he probably will take Cleveland. Why? Because it's home.
Nah.
If he does it, he'll probably take Miami.
Yes. Well,
Right?
I think in New York, bro. Just
That New York didn't
marketing.
have-
Yeah.
He just got the $100 million
New York,
deal.
okay,
Yeah,
New
but
York,
Nike and the $100 million
No, I mean,
off
New
gate.
York,
Yeah,
so
He's
yeah.
got to go big.
Yeah.
Okay, so New York, he'll go to New York, which he'll take the 9th pay. He'll
All
take
right.
the 9th pay. Then you
I got
have,
my $100 million.
then you take Now you got Darko, right? Darko's the 2nd pick, right? Where would he go?
Who was available with the next 5 picks?
Cleveland, Detroit, Denver. Denver, Toronto,
Darko goes to
Miami.
Darko goes to Toronto.
Toronto.
He goes to
Toronto.
Toronto.
So he goes to
But
Toronto.
that's when they had
Yep.
Bergiani and all them. They
Okay,
was
so then
going
you
Europe.
got Carmelo. Then you got
Melo goes to the
Miami.
Pistons.
He goes to Miami. He's not going to the Pistons.
Yeah, he probably be a big city, Miami.
He's going to big city Miami.
Oh yeah, big
Then
city.
you
My
got
bad,
Chris-
Jordan Brand.
Then you got Chris Bosh. Then you got Cleveland left. Detroit,
goes to Cleveland.
Denver. Then you have Clippers, Chicago, Milwaukee.
Dwayne Wade goes to Chicago.
Yep, Washington.
Yeah.
Right. So then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade goes back home.
Now you're sitting at you got somebody like T.J. Ford or Kirk Heinrich or Chris Kaman. Chris Kaman's probably like, shit, I'm gonna go take that Cleveland money and be the number 1 and take that.
I mean, no, that's fine, but you also know you better your ass is out of here. You could be being the
It
number
ain't
one
the number one pick, but it ain't the number one pick. You're just taking that slot.
Yeah,
Just taking the spot.
The thing is, you're just taking the money early.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
taking that
So I
slot.
see what
Like,
you're
you
saying.
know what I'm saying?
So
You just-
basically, if I win the lottery, I'm the number one pick. I have this much bread at my
You have
disposal.
this much at disposal.
like an
So the
NIL
money
guy.
still is the same. So the number one pick, them teams are still making that pay. They're still making that payment, right? So it's just this player's deciding.
Do I want to
take
be?
the
Do I
money
want to
here,
be the
or do
number
I
one
take
pick?
the fifth there
Yeah.
with that cap?
Yeah.
Right. I don't take my number one pay and go to New York.
And
You're
lose.
taking whatever slot New York money is for those next 4 years.
For sure. So this brings me
Right, so somebody like Chris Kaman and these guys, like, I don't want to go to Cleveland, and Chris Kaman's like, well, fuck it, I'll go to Cleveland and take the number one spot's money.
Yep.
But I'm in Cleveland now.
Yeah.
So let's spin it forward. If there was no draft when you came into the league, which team would you have wanted to play for?
If it's
Hold on,
no
I got-
draft,
Hold on, I didn't mean
You
to-
got to pick like college. I get to,
Lakers.
See, the thing is,
I'm at the 31st
See, so I was the 10th pick, so Curry probably would have went to the Knicks for sure. Because he definitely would have picked this team, the Knicks, because we had Minnesota and Sacramento. Tariq Evans wouldn't have went there. Nobody wouldn't have went to the Clippers.
You don't think?
But I'm just
Steph
saying
would've
for
went to Charlotte?
you as Brandon Jennings, you get to pick
Yeah, but
which team.
I think.
Yeah, but I'm
he's
thinking
still
like the
10.
guys before me, I already know where they would have went. Marketing, like Steph Curry would have went to the Knicks. Like it's not even.
I don't know.
Nah, because he wasn't that big.
He wasn't that big.
He would have went
Steph
to
Curry
Charlotte.
was big coming out of the draft. Yes, he
He
out of
was,
college.
but not that
But
big. He wasn't that.
But
He
listen,
wasn't
Dan
New York.
Tony is coaching the Knicks.
But he
It makes sense.
But he
Somebody
wasn't.
bigger than him would have already took the next spot.
Yeah.
No, but
he wasn't.
Yeah, but the Knicks also. But what you said, right? We said the Knicks can also pick who they want. Right?
No.
So you just
Not
have to
on the
stay.
Knicks.
If they
What
pick, you
draft
have to
what
stay.
draft you in?
09.
Okay, let me see.
Johnny Flynn. you had-
09. Blake Griffin could have probably took the Knicks.
Yeah. That's Blake. Blake would've
Hakeem,
took
James Harden, Tyreek
James
Evans.
Harden definitely going to come.
James
Harden probably
Tyreek
from LA.
Evans,
L.A.
right? Ricky Rubio.
He probably going to the Knicks.
That's what I'm saying. But you got Blake, you got James, you got Tyreek, who could have all took that.
They would have been
spot.
miserable with him. They would have been miserable with Ricky Rubio.
Because you got to think.
Knicks. God damn.
You got to think. You
Shoot that motherfucker.
Rubio-
God damn. Shoot it.
You got to think. Reality is,
Let it rain.
if there's a big city market in there, someone's gonna take it. Like Zion.
Minnesota-
Perfect example. When Zion was coming out,
I'm going to the
with the
Knicks.
number one pick, he would have said, "I'm going to New York."
Yep.
And would have took the New York spot.
For sure.
100%.
No, for sure.
So he would have took the New York spot, and he would have been a good fit with them. And then now you move whoever the number two, Ja Morant. Ja Morant would have probably went to a different city.
Facts. He wouldn't have picked Memphis.
No, he wouldn't have.
Where would you have picked if you could have picked any team?
Los Angeles.
Lakers.
For sure.
Brandon, if you could have had your choice.
Were they open at that? Where were they at?
Lakers picked Bynum my draft.
At that time,
10.
I
They
wouldn't
were
have
10th
picked the
pick.
Lakers. They had Jordan Farmer. They had
Farmer already gave you that work, Brandon.
Nah, I'm not.
Yeah.
No UCLA nigga ever give me work. Jordan. Jerry Fisher was still in his prime, and they were still winning at that time.
Yeah.
So that definitely would have been good. I mean, Minnesota probably would have been the one because everybody would have been moving from. Remember, Minnesota, they picked Johnny Flynn and Ricky Rubio back to back.
Ricky
So
Rubio.
they both would have, like, I probably would have been in Minnesota, honestly. I still would have been in the Midwest.
Yeah.
That's-
Brave,
I'm
yo.
thinking about the top 10 from 30 to 40 that I would have probably had a chance. So we got Chicago, Golden State, Orlando, Memphis, Atlanta, New Jersey, Cleveland, Philly, Detroit, New York, or Seattle.
Aaron, I follow the toughest hooper ever.
I
out
would
of
have
country.
what's so funny is I would have probably still went to Golden State.
The
Because
best.
I would have stayed. It's the only team that would have been on the West Coast still.
Yeah.
Brandon, the chat saying that Jordan Farmer will cook you.
No, he wouldn't.
I'm just.
They saying Jordan
saying,
Farmer. They say he one
Is
of
Jordan
the top.
Farmer even
they
black?
Say he one of the top guards.
Yes, he is.
To ever come
Jordan
out.
Farmer black?
Yeah. Biracial.
Yeah,
you-
so I would have probably still. I would have probably still been in Golden State because it's
Jordan Farmer not better than
Might have
Pooh,
been
LB, or Marcus Williams.
Well, we will locate Jordan Farmer.
Right, let's locate that. Let's locate him.
He
I
said
don't
he's
know.
looking for
I think I used to see Jordan giving Marcus Williams some work.
Never, not to say no. I seen him early at the say no when we had to go to Fox Hills and buy the Pro Club shirts and come back after. Yeah, I know who got that work.
Brandon taking it back.
Yeah, well, yeah,
To the
yeah,
death.
yeah, you know, yeah. I'm taking it back.
Shout out to the Fox Hills Ball. So, Gil, what did you say?
I would have probably ended up at Golden State.
Still with Golden
Just
State.
as West Coast. Everything else looked cold.
That's
BJ,
important.
BJ, they saying Jordan Farmar is the one that really put down for SCA.
Who?
Jordan Farmar. He really paved the way.
This nigga was a footnote.
Man, Pat Barrett is rolling around his grave.
He
right
was
now.
a footnote in SCA, man.
He's rolling around his grave. That's what you bring to the table after all.
Where do you rank in SCA?
Like
I'm the
fourth.
greatest
He's
player
like
ever
fourth.
to
He's
play
like fourth.
You're cap.
I'm the greatest. No, listen.
You're
I said this
cap.
on Dwight. No, listen.
I know.
I know. What time is it? It's about time for me to kick in.
I know what you say.
All
right.
Like you saying it.
About 1:30.
All right. They went to UCLA, nigga.
Listen, shot for everybody. It's last day. No, listen.
Ced Bozeman.
Say it out.
Cedric Bozeman.
Say it out.
And you
your
were
mouth.
no Ced Bozeman.
Cedric
That's
Bozeman.
reality.
What's reality?
I need to hear it come out the coach's mouth. Who?
We can't. We can't. We can't now.
Because we.
R.I.P.
What
Pat.
I'm saying is what you're saying. Some coaches ain't agreeing because we all know you said you was probably the best player that ever played Oak Hill.
I'm the greatest.
He didn't make the top
He didn't
five.
make the top five in coach's
From the
mind.
coach's mind.
And so I don't.
That's crazy.
You only thinking about what you did.
That nigga's cooked over there. That nigga's cooked.
Cooked.
Where's the body bag?
Goose.
God
Listen,
damn it.
listen. I know Chat probably think listen.
Yes.
I am the greatest guard ever to come out of Oak Hill, and I'm the greatest guard ever to play for SCA. I don't give a fuck who they are. Go
they
find
are.
them. Go find them. Go find them.
Now,
38 no.
who did
Tyson Chandler, go tell him, Tyson.
Who did the coach say his top five is? Because I'm pretty
I don't
sure
care.
he had
I don't
a
care.
Nolan.
I don't care.
I know he had a point guard in
Nolan
there,
Smith.
which therefore offsets you.
Nolan Smith.
That was in the top five?
I've been
Top
him.
five.
I've been him since.
Hey, Nolan Smith. I don't think Nolan Smith. Did Nolan play in the
Jordan, you
league?
bringing Jordan
Yeah,
Farm
Nolan Smith
SCA.
played.
Jordan
Who he
Farm.
play for?
Come on. Jordan Farm went to UCLA. How many years he stayed
Hey,
there?
BJ, who Nolan
Two.
Smith played for?
Maybe two.
I would have went to college one and done.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I was.
We don't know.
Yeah, we do know. I went to Europe and didn't play shit, and I still went. I did a Bronny year.
Portland. I'm just saying that.
I did a Bronny year. I did a Bronny year, still went
Rondo,
lottery.
Ron Mercer, I believe Strickland.
I have 5 points.
The coach said Rondo is the best point guard ever.
Rondo.
He's in the top five.
Point guard, yes, point guard. I'm the best guard ever.
Ron Mercer.
Ron Mercer.
They got Ron Mercer. You don't even know who he is.
Ron Mercer could watch it. I
It
see
said
Mike
Jerry
at 38.
Stackhouse.
I see
It
Mike
said
at 38
Jerry
glass
Stackhouse.
Ron Mercer shit. Get
Jerry
the fuck out of here.
Jerry
Get the fuck out of here.
Stackhouse.
And have 50.
I'm sorry.
Jerry Stackhouse.
You like an Instagram model right now, man. Your evaluation of yourself is not translating to
Instagram model is crazy.
You think you know?
Brandon, are you putting yourself above
You think
Rod
you know?
Strickland?
But all your boys.
Rod Strickland.
Rod Strickland, Oak Hill
At Oak
alumni.
Hill, yes, I'm better than
Oak Hill
every
alumni.
nigga that went to Oak Hill as a guard. Line him up. Line him the fuck up.
But the coach says otherwise.
I don't care about what he said.
He's the only one
He didn't
that-
like me because I was from LA anyway.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, I love Steve Smith. No, I love Steve. No, I love Steve. No, I love Steve.
I'm just ready. He's that Instagram girl that be like, well, I need $10,000. I need $10,000 a month for my what's the name and this and this. And he be like, okay, where you work at? I work at Taco Bell.
Oh.
Shut your ass.
SCA? You talking about I'm better than Baron at
I don't know if he
SCA,
played for-
Kenny
he didn't play.
Bruner,
Ooh,
Jordan Farmer, Cedric Bose. I know Cedric Bose was promised, but he went to Mater Dei. Anybody go to Mater Dei, they don't ever get
We
the
have to ask the coach.
No said B slander on the Lord.
got-
No, I fuck with
Said
Ced
Bo's
B.
not like that?
Huh?
He wasn't like that?
He was
He was like that. No, he was like that. But he went to
gotta-
Mater
just making
Dei.
sure.
Anybody that went to Mater Dei ain't like that.
We're not taking
Shout out
your word,
Bad B.
BJ.
Shout out Stanley Johnson, but he ain't
we
even the
not
best
taking
California
your
player to
word,
me.
B.
Hey,
BJ.
Stan the animal, the Stanimal.
We're
Stanley
not
ain't even better
taking
than me.
BJ's word.
Mater Dei, if you went to Mater Dei, you ran
Hey,
from competition.
Stanley Johnson,
You
though.
ran from if you went to Mater Dei.
Stanley Johnson.
You ran.
We're not taking your word, BJ.
I
Damn.
don't care about his 4 fucking CAF championships. I don't care.
Stan the man.
I left and became the greatest ever out of
We're
California.
not taking your word.
High school hooper ever.
Your coach.
Sorry
Your
ass.
coach told us.
Better than
in the
Baron
world,
Davis? Better than Baron
You
Davis?
ain't top 5 in his book.
Better than Baron Davis?
Baron Davis went to Crossroads.
Your coach said
Exactly.
you ain't top 5
Right,
in his
and-
book.
right,
That's
and-
all I can go by.
You said what?
Your coach said you're not top 5 in
Because
his
I'm a
book.
West Coast. I helped the whole
I
brand.
don't know, bro.
I helped the brand.
I don't know,
I can't
BJ.
go by your
It-
word,
I don't know, man. It sounds shaky.
Right? Listen.
They say you ran from LA.
It sounds shaky. You better park his son.
Listen,
You better
listen.
sound shaky.
Listen, I can only
You
go
better
off.
sound shaky
Listen,
over
we
there.
can only
I'm trying to help him, Steve. Better
we can
park
only
his
go
son.
off of what people, our peers say. Like, Antonio Daniels said I was the second best player he ever played with. He got Tim Duncan 1, I'm 2.
Played with Tim Duncan.
I'm the only player.
Tim Duncan 1, I'm 2. That means
All right.
anyone else he
All right,
played
y'all got me
with
fired up. Y'all
don't
got me
even
fired
matter
up.
to
Bet.
me.
All right.
I played with him too, so it wasn't like.
But it don't even matter. It don't even matter, right? If he says, right, he played with Ray Allen, he played with all these, none of y'all even matter. He has to be number 2 behind Tim Duncan.
That's crazy.
All right, that's fine. I mean, they can say whatever the fuck they want.
Right? Antoine Jameson said, out of all the people he played with, me and Kobe is the 2 hardest workers he's ever seen.
Who said that?
Antoine Jameson is the 2
Who's
hardest.
that?
Antoine Jameson. He was Mike's teammate.
Kobe told him to go read a book.
He said, me and
damn.
Kobe, not
What
Antoine
book?
Jameson.
Huh?
The color
Antoine
purple, I
Jameson.
hope.
That played with Kobe.
Yeah.
Right? He played with Kobe.
Yeah.
Kobe told me, go read this book. You might be on my level.
I don't know.
I don't want to hear nothing he got to
He
say.
said,
You don't want him to.
he said,
Nah.
me and Kobe was
You
the,
told-
the
after you
2
gave Kobe
hardest
50
workers.
back to back.
All the 2 hardest workers ever. He played with LeBron. He played with Shaq. He played with Dirk Nowitzki. He played with everybody. So, all we can go off is our peers, and your coach peer said you ain't 5.
Hey,
So that's all we can go with.
He said that?
Your coach, yes.
BJ.
He
What was this 5 again? Just so we know.
It was actually 6.
Damn.
Strickland, Jerry Stackhouse, Melo,
on.
KD, Rondo, and Ron Mercer.
Hold on.
Wait. Where's BJ at?
Yeah, where BJ at?
He didn't go 7, 8, 9.
Hating
You know
on
what?
LA.
Hey, what's
Hating
his
on
name?
LA is fashionable. So I
Hey, you know what?
understand.
We're gonna call his coach, and can you give us where you got BJ ranked?
Rashad, go to the page. You have Andre Iguodala's book.
Yeah, go get. You know what the
Sixth
page
Man.
is?
Yeah.
No, because we got to let BJ know what our peers think of us.
But the peers think
not what we say about ourselves. What did your peers say?
I don't care.
We're not reading Andre Iguodala's book.
Okay, just gotta find where my name at.
Available in stars.
I don't think they got a Cemetery
Barnes and
Larry in
Noble.
there. I don't think they got Cemetery Larry in there.
Hold on.
You got to go your regular name.
Here you go. Then there was Peach Jam, another tournament we played early in the summer. I got there and I saw some of the best players I had ever seen in my life. In particular, there was a dude named Rashad McCants, a 6'4" guard out of prep school in New Hampshire. He was, and I have no doubt about this, one of the top 5 basketball players I've ever seen on any level,
Wow.
period. To this day, I believe that is true.
And when did they write that book?
Shit,
Very
this is-
recent.
This is very recent.
Yeah.
Very
Look at the
recent.
photo.
So that means from this date,
From
before
high school. He said,
that means
Peach Jam.
He done seen Kobe Bryant. He done seen Steph. That means he's a champion then. And then Allen Iverson played with Allen. He done seen Tim Duncan, Shaquille. He done seen them all. And where he got you top 5?
5.
Woo-wee. Now, where did Coach say Brandon was? Cook! Hey, it's about that time. It's about that time.
Brandon, unleash Mr. B on them, please.
Don't you do smoke?
We overcooked them today.
Lord have mercy. Kenyon, you left the grill on this motherfucker. His feet is hot. Get his feet off the fire.
Burnt them up.
This nigga gotta wear footies from now on out. This nigga feet burning.
We need
Mr. B, fight
we
back.
need a new pack of steaks. We done burnt this one.
We need some more coals, man. Get some wood, chopping wood. Sorry, bro.
Whatever. He just mad because I ran off campus and came back and got in. I'm the only player to ever run off campus and get back in school.
Hey, get back.
So you don't want to put me in the top 5. I'm the realest nigga ever. I walked off and came back on and still averaged 35.
Yes, you did, Brandon.
Y'all about to
There's
give
a
me
lot
hot.
of LA,
Y'all about to give me
as
hot.
you know. There's a lot of
Y'all
LA.
about to give me hot.
But let's keep this moving. If you missed out on all the week one
Oh, my
specials from
God.
Underdog, don't worry, we have you covered for week 2. There's new specials dropping every day, including the CD Lamp free pick today and a 30% profit boost token
shit.
ahead of Bills Dolphins on Thursday night. College football head. There are discounts for you on Saturday too.
They said fight
Head
back.
over to Underdog app. Use promo code GIL to get 1,000 in bonus cash and all these special
Fight
promos.
back, Brandon. Fight back. Don't let Gil punch you like that. He's jabbing you.
Like, fight back.
Move. Yeah.
Hit back. Do something. Get up. Get up.
Get up.
You know we rock with you.
Oh, that's what you know you losing when you hear the girl say it, right?
Get out!
You sit there like, don't shut up. when they stop screaming and they start using words, oh, you know you losing this fight. He cheating. Yeah, usually it's when they start using words, get up.
Get up.
Someone help him.
Somebody help him. Stop.
You help.
Stop filming, bitch. Put the phone down. What you doing?
Put the phone down and throw a punch. God is good. A glorious Wednesday here at Gil's Arena. So, a lot of talk in the NBA community nowadays about which players have the most aura. Dictionary defines aura as the distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround and be generated by a person, thing, or place. So some players in the league have aura and some don't, obviously, but let's take it back to when you guys were in the league. Which players had the most aura when you were in the league? They just walk in.
There's only one man walking this planet that had it.
Only one man walking this planet that had it, Gil. Who is that one man?
And what's so funny is Lou Williams confirmed it. You never played with Allen, right? Allen Iverson?
Play with him? No.
Never played with Allen Iverson? Me neither, right? But we heard stories, right? You know how when we get to hotels, right, there's kids and autographs, right? They're kids. Lou said that in his 18 years of playing, he's never ever seen what Allen Iverson did. When they showed up at the hotel, it was pandemonium. He said women, grown women in pandemonium, like adults. Like usually it's kids, right?
Yeah.
When Kobe came, kids is there. He said he's never seen grown women in the hundreds outside hotel rooms. He said, man, this shit was crazy. He said, I played with Kobe. He said, me with Kobe was like kindergarten compared to Allen Iverson. He said, I've never seen, like he said, Allen Iverson come in the locker room, he said, I used to just be like, he said, because this man was a whole movement. He said, I've never seen anything like it.
Michael Jordan.
And we used to hear that shit. We used to hear like when AI come, like I've seen it outside clubs, when AI's coming in town, like either you better hurry up and get in. Like I literally saw him fight. His bodyguards had to fight to get him in the club. Never seen that shit. Niggas is fighting coming out of the club.
To get in.
They punching, watch it, like punching to get in this motherfucker. Like, yeah, I don't know if I want to be in there.
I think that's the difference between motherfuckers seeing Michael Jordan's aura in real time and not knowing his impact. My first time seeing Mike was in 2002, MCI Center, when we was hosting the first Jordan Brand Classic, first one. And I tell you this, like I remember it like it was yesterday. We all in the practice gym, we're going over scrimmaging. We're doing 5-on-5 and shit. We're near the end of the scrimmage where we're all about to bring it in and go to the dorms. Mike walks in. Bro, when I tell you when he walked in the room, it was like a ripple effect that went like, woof, I'm here. Everyone stopped. We didn't even, like, we're playing. We don't know what's happening. We just everybody felt something. It was like, kind of stopped and looked. It was like, what's that? Man, we seen this big ass purple nigga in a gray sweatsuit.
With the high waist.
Looking around with a big smiling, cheesing. Like, yo, that's Michael Jordan, yo. What the fuck? Second time it happened was at his camp. We all campers, we in there. All of a sudden, everybody's like, we on the other end. We turn around like, what the fuck is everybody just stop? Like we in the airport, they told everybody to shut up. Turn around and we see just niggas glowing, bro. Like you never seen darkness glow. Since when has darkness been able to glow? It has no light. You're not supposed to be shining. This nigga is shining, bro. Like
when you see darkness glow.
Man, what the purple nigga? This nigga's purple. It's like you just came from the golf course, bro. What the fuck? But the aura, never like emitting like boom, boom. They shake nigga hand. You like, God damn, big ass nigga, you all right? Michael Jordan's different.
Jay-Z and Beyonce to me.
You hung with them before? Did you say Hooper?
I did say Hooper.
Okay, bro.
He wasn't listening.
I mean, well,
cooked.
well, I'm gonna say my aura.
When you cook,
Your aura.
I mean, shit, the shit I put on my hip back in the day. I'm rolling. Shit, how I was doing it.
Huh?
Back in my day.
what was you doing?
Shit, you know, I was around.
You was in the magazine? You was in the
He
magazines?
was in Milwaukee.
I was around.
You was in the magazines?
I was out here in LA running around, putting them things in my hip. I like the way I used to walk
Did
in.
you have the paparazzi following you?
No.
Yeah, because the people I was with.
No.
People I was with.
No.
Listen.
He don't know what the TMZ feel like. You don't know what it feel like. Walk out there.
He never got a reality check. I got a reality check.
That's a lie.
I got it real smooth.
I've seen it. I was in the reality check. I was looking like, okay.
No. You
That's
never
cool.
been around a nigga that was bigger than you, and you didn't know he was bigger than you.
I did.
Until y'all walked in the same place.
As a hooper?
I'm in China.
You talking about as a hooper?
Yes.
Oh,
Hoopers.
I mean, I mean, I like my aura. I like other. I don't like Hooper's aura. I like I like to see it from another angle. Like
I've seen it from another angle.
Like, I like to see like superstars.
Plane.
T-Mac.
Hell yeah.
T-Mac. That was the craziest shit. 'Cause I was over there.
Well, Yao Ming then. Yao Ming. I seen Yao Ming.
T-Mac in China. And I outsold him. So we get off the plane already done. Yeah, watch when we get there, motherfucking niggas gonna be out there lining up, right? This is gonna be some crazy shit y'all gonna see out here. Walked off that plate with the strut, right? And I literally see about damn near 1,000 people. So I'm like, oh shit, they came out thick. They appreciate all these few little giggles y'all about to give. And all I see, when they seen T-Mac, man, and them signs went up, T-Macca, T-Macca, T-Macca. I mean, like I thought I was in Houston, dog. I did one of these. Man, went there, tied my shoes, let this nigga walk in front of me. Let this nigga walk in front of me, man. I literally sat there, tied my shoes. Because y'all gonna give me a standing ovation when I get out. No.
It was gone.
They followed him.
It was gone.
Oh, they
didn't know you was on the bus.
Nigga, by myself. This is bullshit.
How much do you think that T-Mac playing with Yao Ming had to do?
I don't give a fuck who he played with.
I'm just telling you.
The power team. I seen real power, man. Like, you know, like we play with each other.
I seen Yao Ming. Yao Ming has real power.
Team, and we got Antoine Jameson. T-Mac, he let me know what real power looked like.
He got that from Yao Ming.
No.
Yes, he did.
No. When he
Yao Ming, I went to China with Yao Ming.
Orlando first, right?
Yeah.
No. Orlando T-Mac. We got Tim Duncan. How many championships Tim Duncan had by 2006, 7? 3 already?
2 maybe.
2?
See.
3, and he won in 07. So I don't know.
Okay, so that summer. So we got we got a 3-time champ. It's Kevin Garnett, it's me, Chauncey Billups, right? It's our what's the name 5. Tim Duncan used to be like, man, I can't wait till T-Mac comes so we can shut this shit down. I was like, man, we supposed to be here 8 hours. He's like, wait till T-Mac comes, just wait till T-Mac comes. T-Mac can come in there, man, say, hey, he's like, how long we gonna be in here? He's like, we got about 8 hours. This is Adidas. T-Mac be like, man, you got 20 minutes to get all the pictures you want, then we out. Man, get the fuck out of here.
T-Mac not bigger than Anthony Edwards.
Hey, motherfucker be like this. Do, 20 minutes?
T-Mac not even better
Nigga,
than
we
Anthony
gone.
Edwards.
Out of there.
He's not even better than Anthony Edwards.
It ain't about better.
I'm just saying, he's not bigger.
You crazy as hell.
The biggest T-Mac has been, he's not even better than Anthony Edwards now.
I'm gonna hit Adidas rep right now.
You can,
How about
you
this?
can hit them up right the fuck now. I don't care.
I mean,
T-Mac, to this day, goes to China
hit them
multiple times a year.
Here, I know what I see.
What you see?
no, you never
Anthony
see what
Edwards
you
is
see.
bigger than T-Mac has ever been.
Whoa.
Brandon Jennings. Now Mr. B.
No, y'all got Anthony Edwards
It's
fucked up.
past 1 p.m. Mr. B has emerged. Mr. B has
I
emerged.
bring Bad Back Mac to this table.
Bad Bag Mac is
Brandon,
so
no.
diabolical.
No.
That's nasty work.
No, I don't like Tracy McGrady or Anthony or Penny Hardaway. I think they both weak.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I'm a Kobe. I'm a Kobe.
Why can't you support and uplift?
No,
But look,
I'm
they can't be mad because he don't like them.
No, I'm just talking about their hoop game, not personal.
Yeah, nigga can't be mad because I don't like your game.
Yeah, just not your hoop game.
Yeah, I don't like your game. Nigga, don't try to run up on me because I don't like your game. Nigga, make free throws. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
I'm Kobe, Dwayne Wade. I'm Anthony Edwards. I like when Anthony Edwards said I kept receipts. I like that.
listen, Tim Duncan,
T-Mac was falling behind.
three-time champ, arguably the best power
I was
forward.
over there with y'all.
It's like, yo, hey, when T-Mac come, trust me, he gonna shut it
Bro,
down.
I partied with T-Mac in Vegas. I'm just a homie, man. I trust me.
T-Mac, all them campaigns, I be like, yo, us by ourselves, no Mac, nigga, they say 8 hours, we in there like this. T-Mac be like, no hands. No hands on hips. We ain't doing none of that. Like
if T-Mac took that one-on-one tournament to China,
T-Mac should have been bigger than Vince Carter, but he was behind
T-Mac
Vince
was
Carter.
bigger than Vince Carter.
No.
You crazy as hell.
He was in the dunk contest with a Raptors uniform on under Vince Carter and with Vince Carter's biggest moments.
Well,
So
that
you're
year
always
after that, the year after that, T-Mac took off though.
No, he took off, but that moment happened because of Vince Carter. Right? I'm just saying, right?
No,
All right.
Mr. Big.
I'm just saying.
Oh, that dunk contest did a lot for him.
That dunk contest did a lot for both of
lot
y'all.
for him, for
Y'all both had the same uniform on.
sure.
That's all I'm saying.
For sure.
Anthony Edwards.
Somebody had to go.
Anthony Edwards, though, that's a different.
So
that's a different dog.
When you talk about Adidas selling, T-Mac was up there with Kobe. Ant-Man's not even close. Taking nothing away from Ant, but still early. His potential was crazy though.
Yeah, Ant has
But
great shoes though.
He wasn't on that level.
Not
And
anymore.
does have great shoes though. Let's give him.
And guess what?
what it
T-Mac, you know what T-Mac?
He wasn't- he
T-Mac
was- he's
came
just
out
not on that level
T-Mac came out of high school.
You know why he's
Bad
not
Bag
on that
Mac
level?
came out of high school.
But you know why though? We gotta blame social media, bro. Social media is the reason why. Cause you can't back in the day when y'all was doing it, you couldn't see it. We couldn't see y'all like that. So for me to be in 2003, 2004, right? When right?
6'7",
6'7".
For me to see you, bro, that was everything. Like I don't know if I'm ever gonna see Gilbert Arenas again. Like ain't no social media, ain't nothing. I gotta go have a blog. I gotta go buy your shoes. Now I can see Anthony Edwards do everything every day.
Just man, you niggas ain't famous like that.
No,
man.
because of social media is what I'm saying.
No.
You niggas wasn't famous like that, and y'all wasn't that good. To be getting all that fucking fame.
Y'all niggas.
Fuck y'all going to China for?
Y'all
Keep your Adidas asses right here.
ain't famous, dog. Why you think
Anthony
Ain't
Edwards-
nobody wearing them goddamn Adidas over there.
Anthony Edwards- No, I mean I was. No, I ain't gonna.
Why
I
you
had the
think-
gills with the Young Money on it. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna go that far. BJ be tripping.
Why you think
not that fucking far?
Why you think Ning Ling and all
I
them
had the gills. I had the gills for sure.
Why
I
you
had
think them
the
Ning
gills.
Ling names was coming? Why you think they created shoes?
No, I had the gills.
Niggas was big over there.
I was at Oak Hill wearing Adidas at Oak Hill. Niggas don't even know that. That's why Coach
But
don't
get
like
on
me.
a serious note, you talk about that, and obviously we've seen Jordan Brand out there recently. We've seen Steph doing his tour. What's that like for you? What's the reception that you were getting in America at that time versus stepping off the plane in China and just seeing a sea of humans?
Just a little bit of, dang, this is what it must feel like to be like Kobe.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you go like we get our home crowd event, but when you're talking about like China, man, it's like all embrace.
No, it's a different type.
Boom, it's a different type of love. There's no negativity. They happy to see you there. Everywhere you go, it's pictures, photos. Like you're like, damn, I gotta stay in the house type of.
It's low key scary.
Yeah, it is. Yes.
No, seriously, it's
Because
low-key
if somebody
scary.
has bad intentions, you done
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
But they all they worship you.
They Gilbert.
they
They
wa-
just going crazy.
But actually feeling that, did it make you want to be at that level of star to make you like, I'm you know?
When I went over, like after the gun situation, I was like, when I went to China, man, it made me love basketball again. Because it's like, yo, this is the love, nigga. You know what I mean? Like I feel I feel like Mitch. I love this shit.
Love this shit.
Yeah.
Like one of them ball players or something.
Yeah.
No, I know that China experience was crazy for y'all.
But yeah, having
At
that level
time-
of star, I'm always, obviously I'll never attain that, you know. I am big in the hustle community.
Did y'all just see Steph and Jarrington Parks in China? Going
No.
crazy. It went viral. They going crazy. No, but I'm saying they going.
Man,
Darrington. I didn't see no
De'Aaron Fox.
T's in none of the names.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, Jarrington Parks. Yeah. But no, I know y'all. I know y'all time was crazy. I went with y'all one time, and they stopped the whole fucking. Like they over there. It's scary because it's so many of them you don't know, but it's love. But it's just so many people.
Like that's what I said. We think we
ridiculous.
big until you with someone else. Like that's what I said.
That's a fact.
I used to catch
Price of
Allen Iverson.
300.
I used to catch Allen Iverson wave when he came through DC to go to the club, but I wouldn't know what he like his road stuff. Like even with Lakers, when that 2002-3 team was coming into town, it was a different movement.
Damn.
Because we all were told like, yo, there's gonna be girls at the hotels and people like. Get off the bus. Oh, them And they must not know we here yet. It wasn't for the motherfucking Golden State Warriors, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we played it, like, when we played Lakers in Hawaii, yeah, that was like the Staples Center, just to show you that. They did not come there to see no opponent.
Hey, yo, how was that, though, like, preseason game up in Hawaii?
Yeah, so we had the contract with them, with the Lakers. So Lakers, Golden State. Do they still have that? Lakers, Golden State, every other year they go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't think they,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was star-studded, right? But they only coming to see.
See the Lakers.
Because we played them off the back-to-back championship, I think.
Okay.
Or 2001, that would have been off their back-to-back, right? Right, 2000.
Yeah, because they won 2002. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would have been their back-to-back. So it was crazy, pandemonium.
I had a small level of that. Small.
Yo, but how was it? No, but fuck everybody else. How was it when you was when at the top of your career? Like how was it like when you was coming to hotels?
There was no hoes. There was no hoes.
Nah, but it was fans though.
It was fans. No, it was fans, but it was no. Hell yeah, disappointed.
Why?
No, it wasn't. It was fans, but it was like little autograph dudes, no different than everybody else. Little autograph dudes, same autograph dudes coming out.
There was a lot of zero jerseys though.
Yeah, but the autograph dudes, that's there.
But you want the girls.
No. From what you hear in the league, when you talking about hundreds and fifties, and no, I've never had that.
Damn.
Hundreds.
No, I've never.
Wait, 150 of fans?
I talked to Lou Will yesterday when he said when they used to get to a city.
Yo, you average 28 and 29.
This nigga said hundreds. He said he's never, like he said, man, my 18 years, I've never seen nothing close to it.
Oh, every city
He
was saying.
said every city we went to.
Damn.
He said I've never
back
seen,
to
like,
back.
we didn't need to go, what is that? We didn't need to go to strip clubs or no clubs. Them motherfuckers came to the hotel. He said, 18 years, I never in my life seen anything close to it. He said, this is the biggest star I've ever seen in my life.
That's tough.
He said, I've never been around Jay-Z when his prime or little. He said, this is the biggest star I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen nothing like it. And I said, trust me, bro. When he got a whiff of coming in the club,
Yeah. That's tough.
he was different.
I respect it.
Like, women loved that little nigga, man.
I mean, he was the only.
Like, I can imagine.
I can imagine. Tattoos.
Like, I can
his
imagine.
style,
I can
like,
imagine.
his style was so different. His style.
Like,
Can nobody?
I can imagine.
Can nobody do that today?
I can imagine what Michael Jackson and Prince and
Michael.
You know what I mean? When they was walking through stuff and motherfuckers out there falling out, like trust me. No, not a baby fell out on me.
I saw
Couple
a video.
cried when I tried to pick their little asses up. Take the picture. I don't want to hold you anyway, little nigga. It's just cheese.
Have y'all seen that video of Michael Jackson? He rented out a grocery store just because he wanted to feel normal. So
he rented it out.
rented
They
it out
say he
because
used
he
to do that
wanted
a lot,
to
though.
go
They say
shopping
he used
like
to
a
rent out
normal.
like Toys R Us
Nah.
and like go shopping at midnight.
No, Mike used to wear masks and dress up.
Yeah, but-
as a regular person, you wouldn't know it was Michael. He had a whole prosthetic mask on.
So it's been to my next question. Which players have the most aura in the league currently, in your guys' opinion, when you look at
Currently.
when you look around the league now? The first one was broader when you were playing, but now currently looking around the league.
Not the obvious, like Steph and LeBron.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody
obviously,
whose aura moves. Okay, we got
we'll say young players.
probably Ja has that swag.
He was the closest thing to AI to me. Like
I don't know, I gotta
like
see
before
what he
he got in that trouble. No, bro.
we gotta see what he moves.
I seen him.
And how is it?
It's not like that.
It's a kid movement, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's kid movement. Yeah, they still
It's
kids.
not an adult
Well,
movement.
he not there yet.
Yeah, he's still kids.
So when Lou Will got to the league, AI was already there. He already played in the finals and everything. So
Facts.
like it's too early to say.
way
that.
too
Like
early.
it's too early.
Ant probably the only one got the aura.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think his shit is
Because
kid.
aura is not.
I think his
aura
shit
is
is
not.
kid
If I
shit.
come to a Laker game and I'm looking for aura, I'm already at a Laker game.
That's
So the
fair.
only one with the aura, I'm going to see him on the
LaMelo
court.
Ball?
I
LaMelo
see
Ball?
him.
Who you think?
Yeah.
Who you think the women are chasing?
The girls?
Right now,
Who you think the women?
Shit,
are chasing?
Jalen Brown? Shit, 300 million. Shit, I ain't married to her.
Everybody got 300
Shit, I ain't married to her. Shit.
I'm talking
I mean, I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna make her, and I'm gonna make the next one. I'm gonna make the next one.
Ain't nobody over here looking for Jet. Who you?
What
think?
you mean?
who is single? Who ain't got no baby mom?
If you ugly,
Which ones? So
if you ugly, you got a chance.
Who you think is-
If you ugly with money,
who
you got a
think is-
chance.
No, but like AI, those women, like who you think? Wimby, we got one over there saying Wimby.
Huh?
They want to say Wemby.
You're not gonna test Wemby because Wemby is not from here. He's
No,
not
I'm
gonna
just
take you
saying,
serious.
girls. Who do the women like? You gonna see when you go to an arena? It's usually it's usually kids and fanboys out there.
Okay.
Where you think women are short? Who you think women are following?
Okay.
I don't think there's no guy out.
It is.
You think Booker?
It is. It is.
Not because he's
No, he's not.
It don't matter.
No,
They
it's
don't
not.
give a
No,
fuck
it's
about
not.
nothing.
No, it don't matter. It's whoever the biggest trick.
fact.
No, we're not
All
talking about that.
right.
Are you thinking on a different level?
Shit,
We're talking like a trick means I'm paying for you, you in the hotel. We're talking about when women are just going to the hotel because that nigga's that nigga. Like Odell Beckham. We know when Odell Beckham, girls is lining up for Odell Beckham.
Are they?
That type of dude.
So who is that?
who else?
Who
Who is that?
got it?
Who else?
Only Ant-Man is the only one got that bravado. He the only one got that energy.
You don't think Tatum?
I don't think the light skin, he got bangs now. He got
Jordan
bangs.
Clarkson?
You can't
Jordan
be wearing
Clarkson?
bangs now.
Jordan Clarkson?
Nah.
No.
No?
He has bang.
Too much of a bad boy?
Nah, he just changed from when he was the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying. He's more of a rock star.
Oubre?
No, he got married though.
Nah.
Them hoes don't get.
I'm just saying,
I would
like
say
little
Jalen Green. I
ladies-
would have said Jalen Green
Chilling Green?
before he had the break.
somebody
They
said
don't
Paul. Somebody said Paul George.
Nah.
No?
Because you know the girls don't care. The girls don't care if you married or not. They gonna show up. So
They're not gonna show up if they can't get nothing out of it.
Actually, you know what?
hey, I was married the whole time.
Hey,
Shit didn't stop 100 girls from showing up.
Hey, honestly, nobody.
There's somebody.
No, it's nobody.
That was our guesstimation, Brandon, that you would say.
It's nobody today. No, if Lou Will said that girls was doing that for AI and AI was like, bro, there's nobody that's moving like that. That shit is done. Because everybody now today got a watch, got tattoos, they can dress, they got a stylist, they look like. First of all these niggas look like each other.
But the girls don't care.
How about that? They all dressing in there looking like, you know, like they Playboy Cardi in it.
Like in
fuck out of here.
rap. Future. We can say how Future moves.
The aura.
The aura.
Yeah.
Like no matter how many baby mamas this nigga got, girls is lining up still.
But
who has that movement?
James Harden.
Okay, there we go.
I just said you gotta be spin.
No,
Future. Yes, you do.
Period.
You do have to.
I would say Jalen Green.
Jalen Green is the most like the attractive where girls will show up for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because of who he just got. That put him on the.
I'm gonna say James. I'm gonna go with James. I'm gonna go with James.
James too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with James, or just because he.
But has James been
I'm pretty
doing
sure-
it like that?
I'm
Has
pretty-
he been doing it?
No.
Like you go to a spot, James walk in, are the bitches all standing
They
up?
already there.
But are they standing up,
They-
gravitating to him?
They already there.
I get
It don't matter. It's all about what it looked like.
I
It's all
know.
about what it. I don't need 100 girls on me. It's all about what it looked like. Long as they there.
There's
No,
one.
they gotta
look
be
good.
here for me. They gotta be
They
here.
are.
for me.
They are.
I
They know
took
who's
one
spending the
name out
money.
because I know the name. Curry is probably the person.
Nah.
But
We're
shit.
talking about aura, but see, you guys are talking about the work. I'm talking about in general.
Trust me.
Showing up to arena.
Are we talking about in the arena? Or are we talking about like when I go out? When I just go
walk
out.
in, I'm glowing.
Like when I go out?
No, like when you go, like when you pulling up, like
Oh, nobody then today in this era. No,
know
nobody. I thought we were talking about when you just go out,
that's some
like when we just
celebrity
going outside,
vibe.
and you know what I'm saying, oh, James about to have a party here, or such
We
about to have a
gotta
party
be
here.
there.
If James and Steph is throwing a party, James'
Going
party
to
is going to be
James.
cracking more.
With more,
gonna be cracking.
more girls are gonna be at
Yes,
James'
for
party.
sure.
is he gonna invite more girls?
No,
just
'cause
off
he's
the
a
fact
bastard,
that
'cause he's
just the
single.
fact that you don't want to. Aisha's there.
Yeah, he got a
Your ass,
wife.
you will get your ass
His
beat.
kids might even
Get your
be at
ass
the party.
beat. You will get your ass beat
Wife
fucking
and
with
kids
Aisha
at the
man.
party.
I know celebrity women that's married right now would throw it all away for Steph Curry.
And that's fine.
Today.
And Aisha gonna whoop that ass.
You know, we're not talking about her. We don't care about that. That's not. We're talking about what other women will do. Like
This some
if
dumb ass- hey, this some dumb
was
ass
single-
women.
No, I'm saying.
No,
if he
it
was
is.
single-
No, it is.
If he was,
It is.
no, what I'm
It is.
saying.
You would throw it all away for
What I'm saying,
Steph
if he
Curry.
was single, there was like his eyes, we like his manner. We'll throw it for. I'll get rid of my. I'll leave
He ain't
my
got nothing
husband
to do
for-
with money.
No, I'll leave my husband for.
That ain't it. He ain't got no
I'm
muscles.
talking
He ain't got
Like
nothing.
Russell, like Russell,
He ain't got no muscles,
like
no
Russell,
abs,
like
no
Russell,
nothing.
like in
He
football.
still got a baby check.
Russell Wilson. These ladies in America,
No.
they would throw it all for Russell Wilson. Like Russell.
If he wasn't with Sierra, they wouldn't throw
No.
shit at him.
No.
They'd throw motherfucking
No, listen to what he's
toilet water
saying.
at them.
No,
I'm saying,
listen to what he's saying.
The
Listen to what he's saying.
women themselves.
Yeah.
He is the dream man for them.
Because he's married.
No. He's a Christian. He's this and that. So
But
they're
he's
like,
married, and he shows the family.
Like,
thing.
He's not a dream shit for shit. The only reason
No, I hear
dream
what-
shit for shit is because
No,
he's
no.
with Sierra.
No,
That's
listen.
it.
No,
If he
listen.
was with Megan Good,
Listen,
Ain't nobody tripping on Russell.
He would get a lot of pussy.
Move around.
He would get a lot of pussy.
He would have been
This
cut
conversation has taken a
He'd have been
turn.
cut.
We're
That was
talking about
unanticipated.
his mannerism, how he
Yes,
moves.
yes.
I'm
Tom Brady, like you know what I mean?
We talking about, or I'm talking about Tom Brady.
Say,
We
look at
walk into
Tiger.
the room. I'm not talking about the
Tiger,
work.
yeah,
I'm
Tiger.
Tom
Throwing it at him.
Tom
He
was
just-
getting girls.
Yeah, Tom
Tom got the
I'm not
girl.
talking Rose Sparks. I'm talking just when you roll through.
But your aura is that. What
No,
pulls
but no.
everything?
What
That's your aura.
What pulled? You don't know it's me, but do you feel you like?
But
Man, that
listen, I'm gonna
feels
be-
like
Like if
that's
Tom Brady walks in, your girl looking.
she's gonna turn. her head.
That's aura.
No, for sure. But
That's an
aspect of
but
it.
a man with a ring on his finger that's big time, that has money, and that can show that he take care of his family. He's more a threat than any nigga
We're talking about
in the room. I'm just letting you know that.
That's
Doesn't
A man that come in with a ring that take care of his family and got bread and that put her. He's the biggest threat out of anybody in the room.
Like Odell Beckham movement was different because
Yeah.
his movement was all women. His women loved that.
Oh, he was shaking ass.
When was that? Women love that dude. Like, you know what I mean? Women love dude.
No comment.
Like,
Let's
just
go.
be
Let's
honest.
move.
Let's move on to mostly fans.
No comment.
Presented by Underdog Fantasy.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude like that.
Download the Underdog
Oh,
Fantasy
my
app.
God.
Use promo code Gilbert, get $1,000 in bonus cash. As
I don't
we
want
told
no
you,
problems.
all week long, Underdog's got specials going. So check out the app, get your specials right. You still got that CD Lamb free pick 'em you can get available today. But let's move on. Oh, okay. So our first question is from Underdog user Rich making hits.
Cap.
He's not making hits. You know, Rich could be making hits. But regardless, at the end of your careers, which teammate were you most proud to see blossom into who they became?
I'll say JaVale McGee for me, right? Because I was in the Shaq and the Fool, and you know he was super athletic, but he just didn't know the game, right? And to see multi type of champion, stuck in the league, has been playing a long time, right? He's carved out a real successful career for himself, where it didn't look that promising at the beginning of his career.
And we talked about this earlier this week, but you had a JaVale who got a real bad stigma reputation around him. With all those Shaq and the Fool clips, definitely did some damage to him as a player, but was able to get it back. I think has 3 chips now.
Yeah.
So shout out JaVale McGee. Brandon, and a gold medal. 20.
A player that's blossomed.
Yeah, one of your teammates that you were, when you were playing that you got this, have now since seen blossom.
Out of all the teams I want to go back to Kevin Love.
Legend.
I mean, I grew up, playing with him since high school, and to see a teammate that I played with, like, become an NBA champion and, have a lot of, appearances in the finals and become the player he was, I would say it would have to be him.
So I heard a rumor that Kevin Love back in the day used to get his hair cut at black barbershops. Can you confirm or deny that?
Probably in Oregon.
when he used to come out this
in
way.
Portland. Yeah, we only saw Kevin Love when he came to practice on the weekends.
Okay.
Because of SCA. Because SCA was in LA, so he would fly.
So he's not from LA?
No.
Well, I guess I had
Lake
to say.
Oswego, I believe, Oregon.
You said the teammate that blossoms.
Yeah, that you after you were done, saw that teammate blossom, you got to look at him and be like,
Raymond Felton. Yeah, he blossomed like a blooming onion.
Oh, no.
I knew that was a cap. Yeah.
Hey, y'all had a blooming onion before, right? Y'all had one of them, right? They just keep getting bigger and bigger.
shout out,
Bigger my nigga, the bigger my nigga, the bigger my nigga. Shout out to Carolina, man. We represented 20 years since the 2005 championship.
They did have a 20 reunion for the championship. Rashad, we saw some photos from that you were not.
Yeah.
No, tell him what you said exactly. Huh? Who was it there?
Oh, yeah, you can't celebrate the Bulls without MJ.
So was it really a
There
celebration?
ain't no last dance if you ain't dancing with MJ, nigga. What you doing?
Yeah, it's 2005. Y'all can't celebrate without the Jordan.
I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, he blossomed. He blossomed pretty big.
Hey, another teammate, on a serious note, Nolan Smith. I went to, Oak Hill went to Duke, and then, played NBA, and now was a coach. So, shout out
Shout out to Nolan Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's funny, bro. You're
Nah, just
hilarious.
clip it. Yeah,
You're
clip it.
hilarious.
You need to push it, you know what I'm saying?
You're hilarious.
Shout out to the sponsors. Cemetery Larry is in the building.
Our very own Cemetery Larry.
Open your eyes, man. Let's do that.
I'm trying to keep it together, man. It's our last show
I did not.
of the week.
I did not see that one coming.
You didn't see that coming?
I ain't gonna. I did not see
You
that one
didn't
coming.
see that because
I
you
did
said
not see that.
blossom, nigga.
But I like.
Who else blossoms?
No, but I like it though. No, it was crazy. Like,
Niggas sit on the couch blossom for seconds at a time. Niggas like,
I like it.
Our next
who's pumping
question.
that inner tube? Is that an inner tube, nigga?
There's another question after that. You're supposed to end with that. You don't beat that.
We don't beat it. All right, we will go home.
You don't beat that.
As a reminder to everybody, we're doing another Monday night watch party coming up next Monday. So we will not be at our regularly scheduled time. We will be closer, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for that Monday night football game. Always a pleasure having you gentlemen on the couch. The OG crew, as we like to call you.
Shout out.
Right after this, we're going in there and we're about to see.
You going on live, Gil?
It's game 5.
Hey, y'all need the chat to help me with my team. Who should I start this game?
This nigga done started
Please, chat.
every game.
Please, chat.
Desperate. That's what happened.
Desperate.
Help me, chat. Please, chat.
Shout out to the Move Around podcast again and again and again and again. We got some new shit coming, man.
Like and subscribe. Support show.
SwaggyP, man. I appreciate you, man.
I already know that's
You know
going
what
to
I'm
be.
saying? Wait for Brandon and them to come through. Also, shout out to my guy.
Whenever he invite us, did he ever invite us?
Yeah.
Does he ever fucking invite us? No, we don't ever get invited, but SwaggyP did.
He wasn't even here.
He said SwaggyP got invited to the podcast, and he did the Move Around podcast. But did he ever invite us though?
I recorded it here, Brandon. You wasn't even here.
Where the fuck was I? Was I asleep or something?
You was upstairs. Yeah, I recorded it while we was recording on
Did
Monday.
he ask you?
Yes, yes, I did.
You should have been the first one on there. How about that?
Well, I want to be the first. I'm trying to get the numbers. The ones the numbers give us.
Exactly. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, BJ, let me go ahead and get BJ then. Let me get BJ. Let me bring BJ in. Let's set it off. Let's just set it off.
BJ, come on in, because you ain't going to meet you.
Yeah. Come on, man.
First of all, when I fucking come in, I ain't first. Don't do that. Don't use me to get your views up.
What we talking about?
Goddamn, I ain't first.
Whoa,
Mr. B.
relax.
Mr. B.
You
like in the building.
Oh, what do you mean you're not first? What do you mean you're not first?
All right, I go standing on y'all. I'll show y'all right after this. Y'all keep playing. I go standing.
And on that note, this has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa. We will see y'all on Monday.